We on that real New York Tommy, you heard? KAR, kill all rats. I got Sam Brillo with me, you know the vibe, nigga. Rough Riders. Alright, you trendsetters. MMG Times, nigga, you know my vibe. 100 on my wrist, watch me change the game. You told on your homies, love ain't the same. I see my mama struggle, had to make a way. I told her mama move over, I'ma pave the way. 100 on my wrist, watch me change the game. You told on your homies, love ain't the same. I see my mama struggle, I'ma make a way. I told her mommy move over, I'ma pave the way. Shark should be swimming with the fishes. Yellow diamond should be looking like I'm pissing. Still bang on a nigga Blake Griffin.
Look at how many people was in the comment section and there's no views. Look at how many people was in the comment section and there's no views. I want y'all to write in the comment section. Look at how many people is still in the comment section, but there's no views. But these niggas want y'all to believe that I fell off. Mathematically, it's impossible for the amount of comments that I have. Yeah, it just popped up to 133 when they had us with no views at all. But I just had to point that out there.
Got his crowd up, we gon' get it. Have a count at every hour. Move the white like Tommy Wick. Ghost, they got the power. I've been that nigga since 9-6. Only run with trappers, killers, and convicts. See my man kill with a smile, been calm 6. Shots at the V, we making the car flip. We lost Glizzy, and we ain't trying to lose again. Head tap him, if he move, niggas shoot again. War time, we got no picks, niggas shoot his friend. Ain't no doubling back, we can't get cool again. 100 on my wrist, watch me change the game. You told on your homies, love ain't the same. I see my mama struggle, had to make a way. I told her mama move over, I'ma pave the way. 100 on my wrist, watch me change the game. You told on your homies, love ain't the same. I see my mama struggle, I'ma make a way.
I told her mama move over, I'ma pave the way.
But I see clear. Gotta thank the man above, cause I know without him I wouldn't be here. But let's just be clear, I really set the bar high and kept my wheels going through the storm like a car shot. They ain't with you till you pull up in that hard top and make it disappear from a button, watch they heart drop. My bar's hot, but my delivery immaculate. Beam with a scope, so when it fire, it's accurate. I ain't got my neck on froze, look like I fractured it. It's the type of shit you gon' have to go save your taxes with. Real niggas still around, let's get back to it. Separate these Instagram niggas from who is actually lit. Before rap, I was trafficking OT. Getting pounds, breaking down the fractions of OZs. I had to wait my turn and watch the game from the nosebleeds. I'm from the Bronx, but niggas go to war with their cold D's. Right, so I'm sorry if I don't trust you, nigga. Before I take from a man, I'd rather hustle, nigga. I executed my plan and got destructive with it. Real nigga, Hall of Fame, I better get inducted in it. I can't respect you, you don't check on your kids. Running around with some niggas, got you ready to bid. You don't get respect unless I see respect what you give.
A whiff of that cig.
Separate his neck and his wig.
Right. 100 on my wrist, watch me change the game. You told on your homies, love ain't the same. I see my mama struggle, had to make a way.
I told her mama move over, I'ma pave the way.
100 on my wrist, watch me change the game. You told on your homies, love ain't the same. I see my mama struggle, I'ma make a way.
I told her mama move over.
I'ma pave the way.
Weight pit, deadlift, cameras at my door, time for a seg trip. Nobody shots, leaving his head split. Shotty up close, blast your legs flip. Brillo, R.I.U., my gun kick like they know Kung Fu. Get home till you turn blue. When you in that cell going through hell, it's only you. Niggas leave, money go, bitches too. Red laser on your shirt, no missing you. Automatics, binary, switches too. Chanel or Celine, shotgun, red, yellow shells in the machine. Gotta cut him out his jeans. Back to the basics, sweatpants and Asics. Stand through this Hollison window, it's all patience. Rat niggas be wired up, y'all all agents. Find your body is something boarded up, vacant.
100 on my wrist, watch me change the game. You told on your homies, love ain't the same. I see my mama struggle, had to make a way. I told her mama move over, I'ma pave the way. 100 on my wrist, watch me change the game. You told on your homies, love ain't the same. I see my mama struggle, I'ma make a way. I told her mommy move over, I'ma pave the way.
Peace and love to everybody in the building. You know, before I get into this live, first and foremost, shout out. We just started the live, and we already got 500 people in the building. Bullets Gotti. Bullets Gotti. I don't know what agency you're working for, but everybody, all the new YouTubers that's coming up, BXQUBA, thank you for sponsoring this war. He got game, gotta know when to hold him, know when to fold him. Thank you for sponsoring this war. We appreciate all of that. Bullets Gotti. You was just live with like 57 people in the building. I just started my live, and we know I got more than 626 people in the building because when I started my live, I had about 1,000 comments with nobody in the building. So we know the game is rigged. But at the end of the day, I'm going to say this shit again because I don't know who's worse. Bullets Gotti or Gully TV. Two niggas that was on YouTube before me. Before me, right? Two niggas that was making videos dissing me. I never in my life ever watched Gully TV. Never. Gully TV or Bullets Gotti. I've never watched either one of you niggas. But I came through the door, ringing bells, making noise. I remember one of the first videos that Gully TV made about me. He was talking trash about me. I didn't even know who he was. I was up and coming, like Zip with the Drip, coming up. And some of these niggas is worse than bitches. Because when they see somebody else shining, shine bright like a diamond, I'm shining. HASSAN is shining. I'm in my own lane. I'm a low nigga, but I got a bite like a pit bull. And Gully, you saw me. And you started making diss videos from the jump. You made the first video about me. When I responded, I caught 2 strikes from you, back to back, trying to knock my channel down just for making a video about you. You struck my channel twice. I remember Gully TV was doing a live, right? And while he doing his live, he's sitting up there talking about, yeah, you see this? I got 1,000 people in the building. HASSAN Campbell would never have 1,000 people watching him. Are you not entertained? What? You had a whole measly 1,000 people watching you. The highest amount of people I've ever had watching me was 32,000. You've never seen that. Right now, I believe I probably got about 15,000 people watching right now. And YouTubers, they're spanking me. This is what happens when you break rules and you don't go through the door. The door? You know, when you sit down with academics and it don't go right, when you sit down with Tekashi 6ix9ine and it don't go right, when you sit down with Whack 100 and it don't go right, when you sit down with Tasha K and it don't go right, when you sit down with Vlad, it don't go right, when you sit down with No Jumper, all of the major platforms had a sit down where they interviewed me. You the nigga that do interviews, Gully TV. I don't know what, like, I heard the little slick shit that you just said. Yeah, Bimmy just talking to anybody. Why he talking to the HASSAN Campbell nigga? Because Bimmy ran with the niggas that I run with. And he knows from the streets. Just like how Minnesota got on your platform and you doing an interview with Sex Money Murder in Minnesota. See, Minnesota was running with Pete. He was friends with Pete before Sex Money Murder became Sex Money Murder. And you put him on your platform, and out of all of the people to ask, You asking them questions about me. Because you was all on my nutsack. And you just wanted to know about HASSAN Campbell, the nigga that came in your lane. In your internet world, you was here before I got here. But you didn't motivate me to get here. I wasn't even watching you. But you was watching me. So you had to ask questions about me. I've never in my life asked anybody a question about you, Gully TV. Absolutely not. And right now, just me talking about you, you got people watching like, who the fuck is Gully TV? Who the fuck is a Bullets Gotti? They don't know who you are. And I'm not addressing you niggas no more, but I'm going to address you. First and foremost, I don't know why I'm on your mind. But the reality of it is that if I fell off on YouTube, Gully TV, I would still be 10 times better than you at the highest of you've ever been. You do interviews. You get next to the nigga that's the nigga and you interview him. I get interviewed by the best of the best. You see the difference, my nigga? Now, I'm not sitting up there trying to go in the bathroom and look over the urinal to see who got the biggest dick. That's what you doing, my nigga. I don't want to think about you no more. You started off dissing me. Then you started riding my dick. You was friends with me doing lives on my page. Then when I got shot, you decided that you wanted to flip for whatever reason. And then now you sitting up there, you playing this role like you cool with Zip. You get next to the upcoming nigga because you have a fear of being yesterday when the new niggas is today. You riding Zip dick the same way you was riding my dick. My only question to you, the Gully TV, whose dick feel better? Mine's or Zip's? Let's get to that. You groupie ass nigga. Because the reality of it is, you just like the rest of these YouTubers that don't like to see somebody else that's up and coming. Because you old niggas on YouTube be starting to feel like when a new nigga come in, it's over for you. Because that's what the industry taught you niggas. Remember this, Gully TV. You the nigga that got on YouTube that be talking about niggas wasn't dressing fly back in the days. Gully, you could always dress fly because your mother paid the bills your whole life, my nigga. You the type of nigga that'll have a bitch, but you won't move in with her because you don't want to pay no bills. So you still live with your mother. Nigga, you going on 50, nigga, still living with your mother. What are we talking about? I don't want to argue with a nigga that's on the internet backing down with a fight. I waited for my enemies on YouTube in Bronx River for a half an hour before I got shot, calling niggas out because I didn't give a fuck. You had a nigga approach you that wanted to fight, and you told him, I'm not fighting you. Nigga, if you're going to be in a gym training like Rocky, if you're going to be in the gym training like Apollo Creed, if you're going to be acting like you Evander Holyfield, how the fuck is you going to train like Tyson? But then when it comes time for you to get in the ring, you don't bite a nigga ear, at least. Tyson got frustrated because Holyfield kept headbutting him. At least he bit the nigga ear. Nigga, you ain't even put your hands up to fight. I brought a knife to a gunfight and waited for niggas to approach me. They shot me down a block. They ain't even come up close to me because the fear, the respect was that real. But it is what it is. I'm still alive. I'm still the best at what I do. And see, I'm going to say this shit again. For black people. White people give black people a star on the Walk of Fame, a Lifetime Achievement Award. But you black niggas, y'all sit back and y'all wait for niggas to fall off and then laugh because they not relevant no more. On YouTube, even with me falling off a little bit, nigga, I'm still better than you. You and Bullets Gotti put together. Like, I don't even understand the energy coming from you niggas. I'm still better than you. Two niggas that's living with their mother. One we never seen with a girl. Actually, we never seen either one of you niggas with a girl. But Bullets Gotti, you jerk off on the internet. Now, let me say this, right? To you, Bullets Gotti. I'm going to address you one last time. I don't know what kind of narrative that you're trying to put on the internet about who I am and what I am. What I am is a provider, my nigga. I'm not even going the tough route no more. I don't have to prove to Bullets Gotti, the nigga that got robbed on the internet 1,000 times over. You got beat up on the internet a bunch of times and you trying to convince the world that I'm not tough. I don't have to be tough, nigga. I just turned 48 years old. I am getting ready to get a bigger life insurance and policy so I can meet my maker. I'm getting ready for the grave. I'm preparing myself to meet my maker and trying to leave something for my children at the same time. Meanwhile, you still in your mama's basement. Bullets Gotti, whoever your stepfather is, I slap the shit out of him. I don't give a fuck about Joe Kidd and all of the rest of these other niggas that you mention in their name. I don't care about them niggas. Because whatever they telling you, Sugar Ray, yeah, Sugar Ray used to get busy back in the days. But when B.O. got ran down on and he got murdered on Cozy Corners, when he got murdered in Castle Hill, Soundview, Sugar Ray didn't do nothing. Sugar Ray went to church, my nigga. HASSAN Campbell was in jail, going to war over this situation. And shout out to Sex Money Murder, because we ain't beefing no more. The nigga that killed B.O. is dead. My brother-in-law, David Mullins. Again, let me say this, little Bullets Gotti, for you to understand. Whether it be Sugar Ray or all of the rest of them old niggas, when B.O. was running with me and Eric, my co-defendant, them old niggas they was outdated. They was washed up, outdated, and whatever fallout B.O. was having with them, they wasn't on the front line. Even Showbiz to tell you I was on the front line with B.O. Shout out to Showbiz. But Bullets Gotti, all of that is irrelevant. I don't have to prove. You sit up there talking about Jerry. Yeah, you know Jerry. Nigga, you don't know who Jerry is, my nigga. But the same Jerry that you talking about, you shouting out from Bronx River, Jerry would smack Thundercats out of you. That's for one. For two, the same Jerry that raised me, before I got to B.O., there was Jerry. That's the same nigga that I just finished being on a cruise with, traveling oceans. Oh, right, because you didn't see any pictures. So you on social media talking about because niggas ain't fucking with me, they ain't standing with me. Nigga, I was just on the ocean with our closest family, with our wives together, traveling to different islands while you was watching me on YouTube. Because I don't post niggas no more. You think you got me figured out? I don't have to sit up there and prove to a nigga named Bullets Gotti that I still get busy. I'm not here to get busy no more. Absolutely not. I'm here to pay bills. I'm here to continuously figuring out how to pay bills and keep my family from living where your mother live at, that punk bitch. Your mother's man ain't a man. Your mother's a bum. Your mother's a bum, Bullets Gotti. Bullets Gotti, your mother's a bum. Tell your mother I said, your mother's a bum. Her man's a bum. They live like bums. You live like a bum. You look like a bum. You won't go get a shape up. Your lips look chapped. You look nasty. I don't even understand. I gave you life when the internet gave you death. And you still trying to tear me down when I'm not even thinking about you, little nigga. I don't understand how you men act worse than a woman. I got bitches that I don't fuck with no more. What you bitches want from a nigga? What you bitches want from a nigga? Some of you niggas hug my dick worse than my ex-bitches. That shit is a no-no. Some of you niggas are hugging my dick worse than the bitches. I don't think about you, Gully TV. I don't think about you, Bullets Gotti. And see, the thing about it is, you sit up there talking about how you can't get to a 500,000. Nigga, anybody with common sense know that I've reached over 1 billion streams on my channel before I deleted my videos. Over 1 billion streams. So we know that YouTube does play with numbers, but it doesn't matter. Because I never even thought that I would make it to be 400,000 strong. But Bullets Gotti, you was on YouTube before me. And you only got 57, maybe at most 100 people watching you, my nigga. So if I fell off 10 more times, just started my live, 1,200 people in the building in the middle, my notifications don't even go out. You had less, you had 57, 67, 77, 98 people in the building, my nigga. And you judging me? The world is not looking for you. They're looking for me everywhere I go. They say, that's HASSAN Campbell. Hey, HASSAN Campbell, can I take a picture with you? Bullets Body, nobody want to take a picture with your nasty, linky ass. Fuck is you talking about? What are we really talking about? Yeah, and them niggas don't fuck with you no more. Nigga, let me explain something to you that y'all niggas got fucked up. I'm that nigga. Anybody that you think ain't fucking with me, just because I don't post niggas no more, don't mean we ain't fucking with each other. Shout out to my brother T-Mac. Me and Mac fight all the time, but we know where we stand at with each other. Me and my nigga Mac fight all the time. Because no, my brother don't agree with everything that I do, but we know where we stand at. We know where we stand at. So while you trying to figure out if me and T-Mac still fucking with each other or this one or that one, like dogs, understand something. The nigga that you looking at on a TV screen right now, I'm the shit. This is what you got fucked up, my nigga. It's not that niggas ain't fucking with me. I decide who I fuck with and who I ain't fucking with. I'm the nigga. I'm the door in my life. Not in the industry. Let me make that clear. I'm the door in my life. I decide who the fuck I fuck with or who I ain't gonna fuck with. See, this is something that you gotta understand. I'm the shit. I'm the nigga that you can't leave alone. That you gotta figure out a way to keep talking about me for whatever reason. I'm the shit, that nigga. I'm that nigga. I'm the nigga with the cult following that you want, my nigga. Gully TV. I'm the nigga that got that following that you niggas want. I'm not focused on you. I'm not focused on y'all. I'm focused on me. So let this be the last time I gotta address you two niggas. Gully TV. You talking about you had to cut Bimmy off. Everybody had access to Bimmy. HASSAN Campbell. Nigga. Gully, you came and found me. You came and got on my platform. You came and interviewed me. Nigga. When I came and reached out and extended my hand to you, it's because you was falling off. When I invited you and Doggy Diamonds on my platform, it's because you niggas was y'all was the big dogs. When I came on YouTube, and y'all didn't last long. Both of you niggas is washed up. So I was trying to do something with both of y'all to revive y'all career. Because both of you niggas is washed up. Both of you. It is what it is. I fell off. Right? Because you two playing with my numbers. And I'm cool with that. And me falling off, all the way off, I'm still greater than both of you niggas put together. All of you niggas put together. With me falling off by myself, I lasted longer than some of your favorite rappers. I've lasted longer than some of y'all favorite TV shows. And I'm still rocking. Are you not entertained? Now, I done gave you niggas enough of my energy. Y'all wanted a response, so I gave it to you. I'm not arguing with niggas that still live with their mother. I'm not arguing with a nigga that won't move in with a bitch because he don't want to pay no bills. I'm not arguing with a nigga that still live in the house that his mother lived in 30 years ago. I'm not arguing with a nigga that still live in the house that his grandmother lived in 30 years ago. We not doing that because ain't nothing going on but the rent. You got to have a J-O-B if you're gonna be. What the fuck is we talking about? I done stashed money in different islands. So just in case whoever want to come snatch, oh, you owe this, you owe that. Nigga, I done hid money. You niggas is on YouTube still scraping for pennies. What the fuck is we talking about? I came and licked the fucking plate. You niggas is looking for scraps. What the fuck is we talking about? Are you not entertained? Calvin Bryant, I'm just curious. So you want to know, wasn't Bambaataa putting oil up your back, Hassan? Do you want to visualize that? Is that something that you would love to see? Is that something that you fantasize about? Because I don't know any man that asks another man about what a man did to a little boy. I don't even know any man that asks another man about what happens with men in a bedroom. Like, you should be in the gay section of YouTube, or you should be looking at gay porn in your house. But that's not our conversation over here. We understand that something is not, something just ain't right. Because men don't ask men questions like that. Men don't want to hear about what another man did or what a man did with a boy. Men don't want to hear that. Straight men don't want to hear that. You should go over that away. That's not the conversation what we talking about. Thank you. I ain't even block you or delete you. I'm responding to the stupid shit because I'm gonna make you niggas sing. I'm like, you like, give me the content. I want to respond because the reality of it is, it just shows intellectually that somebody sent you to offset my conversation, and it's not gonna work. Are you not entertained? Hey, yo, Hassan, do you still make music? Nah, I never made music. Five God makes music. Swelly makes music. Bill Ray makes, you know what I mean? My niggas make music. Shout out to all my dudes. I just feature on these songs and shit like that. I've never been a rapper. Hassan, they gonna use this for clickbait tomorrow. Of course they can use it for clickbait, but the thing about it is, all the niggas that use me for clickbait, YouTube used to push that in the algorithm as a humiliation ritual against me, but then they realized when they put my name in the algorithm and they allow these other niggas to get views, it helped to grow my platform. So now YouTube don't even allow these niggas to get views no more when they mention my name because they trying to drown me out, and I'm still that nigga. Are you not entertained? You think Diddy doing freak offs with the prison guards? That's crazy. Yo, I don't wanna know if you playing games, keep it on the low. That's too much information. Now, y'all make sure y'all hit the like button. I want everybody that's watching right now, I want y'all to go out the way and violate that like button because I want to see how many people we really have in the building. When we first started this live, we had thousands of comments with nobody in the building. So now, if y'all hit that like button, they're going to have no choice but to allow more people in this live. I get tired of them playing with my numbers. I'm sorry. For real, though. Now, let me get to some of the topics that I want to talk about, right? Like the video I just put on Instagram addressing Mano, right? I'm going to play this again. Bump, skitty, bump, huh? I'm going to play this again.
Everybody in this business was going to Diddy parties. We just was at a Diddy party at the Ned. That was crazy. Now all of a sudden, nobody talking about going to a Diddy party. What you ever been invited to a party or any party? Like every top chick that was from the city or Philly or everywhere was there. Like I mean, it was a party. I think y'all reaching with some of the shit y'all talking about. It be that be so delusional, never been invited to no party, never had access to no party, running around talking about, don't let me find a picture of you in a Diddy party. Shut up.
Not gonna lie to you. Look fun.
Listen, Diddy had a party at the Ned recently, like a couple of months ago when they dropped that album. That was a good party. I don't know what you're talking about. Well, if Homeland Security is reaching, like y'all just go for anything. But listen, sit back and watch what happens then. That's all I can tell you. I ain't here to say one. I'm not here to go one way or another. You talking about parties that y'all over here talking about parties and events that y'all never was invited in. Y'all never had access to. Y'all never been involved. You sitting around in your house or in your basement or your mom's basement or at work judging that you ain't never gonna be in the company of. What we really talking about? You throwing stones and sitting in houses that's easily to be broken. But who you judge? What? What we talking about?
Damn, Gully. He sounded like he was talking to he really was talking to you and Bullis Gotti. Because he wasn't talking to me. I live grown. I got cribs. Nigga, I got cribs that you niggas will never see on the internet. I got cribs that you niggas will never see on the internet. I switch cribs like I switch clothes. I switch my cribs like I switch my sneakers and my fitteds. I switch my cribs like I switch my fitteds. So he ain't talking about me. He talking about you. And now I'm not gonna be that nigga where a bitch sit up there and ever say to me, oh, you ain't never had your own crib. A bitch knows she can never say that to me. A bitch know that she can never say that to me. They talking to you. But nevertheless, can I cook? Can I cook for a second? That corny ass fucking line. Let's be real, right? First and foremost, I'm gonna say this shit again for y'all to understand. Everything ain't for everybody. You got a nigga on the internet bragging because people like us wasn't invited to a party, a Diddy party, where at that party, Candace Owens just finished going viral for pointing out some shit that I've been pointing out. How you got Odell Beckham, Trey Songz, and Justin Bieber, little Justin Bieber. See, this is the shit that y'all niggas keep overlooking. You see Justin Bieber bent over, removing his head from what it appears to be Odell Beckham's zipper, with his mouth wet. And it looked like he was sucking on a pickle. And he had pickle juice all over his face. So once again, right? Because I ain't come here to be nice. It's the middle of the night. The kid's supposed to be asleep. I'm going to talk my shit. Justin Bieber was groomed in the industry. He looked like he was sucking pickle juice. Trey Songz Warned them, yo, 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 paparazzi, the cameras, the cameras, the cameras. Because in those parties and in those clubs, there's not supposed to be cameras. They take the cameras for a reason. The only nigga that has cameras in those parties is the niggas that's throwing the parties to watch the house. That's why Diddy is in trouble right now. But we're going to get over it. We going to get to that. We definitely going to get to that. But we're going to take our time. Because I want you to understand something. What's the purpose of going to a party, right? You know how many females went to a party because they heard that maybe Chris Brown was going to be in the building. Maybe Trey Songz was going to be in the building. Maybe Fabulous was going to be in the building. You know how many females went to those parties? Because they just wanted to party with the stars. And every female, I want y'all to understand something, right? Just because a female was a fan of yours, don't mean she gonna fuck you. And see, this is what niggas gotta understand. Just because a female is a fan of yours, it doesn't mean she gonna give you the pussy. That's like, for example, Tyrese. Would you be my sweet lady for a lifetime? Tyrese is a clown to the bitch that he was fucking. But he was a nigga with the bag. And he was a nigga that was going to get the bitch out of poverty. So the female got with him. The bitch got with him. And when she got with him, she got the bag. She left Tyrese. She ain't want to be with him no more. She got tired of pretending with a corny nigga. And now she took the bag from him. Because some females, they're killed for their nigga. Some females will do 10 years with a nigga, 20 years with a nigga, 30 years with a nigga. Trust me, I know. I make the baddest bitches wait. But you got a nigga like Tyrese that get with these bitches and all they do is just rape him and for his thing, raping you records, raping his money. There's females that'll go to the party that ain't gonna give you no pussy. But they got so incapacitated with the date rape Diddy drug that them bitches that found dick in their face, dick in their mouth, dick in their butt, and they didn't have the strength to say no. So now these women, they can't go to the police and scream rape because some of these females had a husband at home. Things I miss at home. You give me the How do you go home and tell your man that you went to the party that he told you not to go to, but you went anyway? You had some drinks because you grown. And you woke up with your panties off. In Diddy's paperwork, the nigga got the date rape drug. It's hard to convict a person for rape if you didn't say no. If you had so much to drink that you passed the fuck out, how the fuck you gonna argue with the nigga that fucked you when you was chilling with this nigga and the next thing you know you woke up and now you got semen dripping out of your ass? Or better yet, they might have used condoms. So now you feeling sore like a motherfucker. You know you've been fucked. You know you've been violated. Niggas are smiling and laughing and you don't even know how to respond to it because you didn't even have the opportunity to say no. Am I cooking? Are y'all feeling what I'm saying? Yes or no? Am I off? Am I making sense? Yes or no? Talk to me in the comment section. I want to know that we going somewhere with this shit right here. You know what it's like? Let me tell you something, right? One day, a couple of years ago, I took what I believed to be an edible. I don't know if it was really an edible or not. Because I don't really smoke weed no more. I stopped smoking weed years ago, like decades ago. And when I interacted with weed, it doesn't sit right with me. I took an edible, right? And I'll never forget. I was in the Bronx, in my crib in the Bronx. Because all these years when niggas was talking about, oh, Haas, he'll be in the streets. Nigga, I just recently moved from university to the South. See the difference in the crib? Remember I used to go in the building, 1895? That apartment doesn't exist anymore. You see the difference? In the bathrooms, in the backgrounds. So I took a edible. I didn't know it was edible. It was candy. It was in the form of candy. I ate that shit. Like, this shit tasting good. And after I ate that shit fucked me up so bad. I wanted to say, help. Help. I wanted to go to the hospital. I wanted to get it out of me. I didn't even know how to put water on my face. I didn't know how to go to the bathroom. All I could do was lay there defenseless. Everybody's tolerance for drugs is not the same. And I remember thinking to myself, I don't never want this shit to happen to me again. Now, fortunately, I was able to go to fuck to sleep. After some time of feeling like I was going through a fucking nightmare, I wanted that high to go the fuck away. If you was killing my mother or my kids, I couldn't defend them because I couldn't get my body. My mind was so fucked up, I couldn't get my hands, my body to react. So I understand clearly when you put somebody or give somebody some shit, and see in my situation, I can't say nobody gave me. I grabbed a piece of candy from somebody. And when I sat down and got comfortable, I ate that shit thinking that I'm eating candy. I didn't know that was an edible. I don't know what the fuck I ate. But I know I will never, ever, 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 ever in my fucking life do that shit again. It didn't agree with me, and I begged God to remove that fucking high. So when you find yourself at these parties with people giving you all types of shit, and you can't say no, you don't even know how to say, I want to go home. I couldn't even formulate the words out of my mouth. These are the niggas that y'all niggas is bragging about partying with. Let me ask y'all a question. Let me read this comment first. He got game. It's a sad day when you gotta row a woman to get some pussycat. If shorty don't give it to you, you don't force it. Word. Times we living in, man. Ladies, be careful. Now, here's the thing. Is this how rich people carry themselves? Is this how rich people, is this what rich people do? Because we can't even say it's a black thing, because if you watch the movie Eyes Wide Shut, if you didn't see that movie, watch that movie. You see that it's a secret society, and this is what they do. They perform these acts, these rituals, these sex rituals, because they're satanic. A man and a woman is holy matrimony. Did you hear me? A man and a woman is holy matrimony. But you got niggas sitting up there telling you don't know what's going on because you wasn't invited to a party where the host of the party has rumors about sleeping with Usher, underage, Justin Bieber, underage, and I gotta say allegedly, because we can't prove this. But who the fuck wants to party with a man that's known and his reputation is doing the unthinkable? Where you even have to listen to a conversation where Mano talking about, and who the fuck is a Little Rod anyway? You got a victim named Little Rod telling you that he was forced to take drugs and forced to sleep with people he didn't even want to sleep with. You know, it's crazy because when I was younger, I still had a preference. But as I get older, any woman can't just give me some pussy. I done been around bitches that I was supposed to interview and hung out with, been in hotels with females that done tried to give me the pussy. And when I see the energy wasn't going the right way, where I wasn't going to get that interview, nigga, I walked out of hotel rooms where bitches had wet pussy and fat asses with liquor in me. Like, nope, this interview ain't going down, and left a bitch sitting there with wet, because every bitch ain't gonna be able to get into bed with me. At this age, no. Because it's all about the energy. I got bitches that don't even like me no more because I ain't fuck. Now they acting like we enemies on the internet, and I'm just looking at them like, okay. You really want me to dog you out, bitch? Oh, what you thought you was going to Tupac me? Which one? Fuck out of here. I'm different. Everybody ain't going to get my energy like that. I'm too old for that. You ain't going to find my DNA in these bitches. Nope. Absolutely not. So if you don't like me because I ain't fuck, oh well. Just make sure you tell the world, y'all motherfuckers don't like me. Because when it was time to meet up at that hotel, under those circumstances, and Haas ain't fuck, oh well, it is what it is. Everybody can't get my energy. And sometimes you got to understand something in life. You got to remind yourself that you are the shit in the eyes of the Lord. Huh? They are the shit in the eyes of the devil, but you are the shit in the eyes of the Lord. See, there's a line that's crossed there. You are the host at Satan's table, and you are the host at God's table. Never confuse the two. That's like a nigga that have a wife. You don't confuse your wife with your side bitch. Play your position. In life, there's a line that you don't cross. Y'all niggas is crossing lines. Satan is not invited in God's door. And God does not have a seat at Satan's table. Learn who you fucking with. When a nigga like Mano tells you that you're not invited to a Diddy party, nigga, that's a good thing. You have to remind Mano, so you was invited to sit at the table with a nigga that tried to fuck your man Fab? And you bragging about hanging out with a nigga that one of his most viral videos was trying to fuck one of the niggas that made you relevant today. Don't let these niggas in the music industry make you feel like you nobody in life. I don't give a fuck who it is. Like that shit, I'm gonna say it again. Like that shit that Gully TV said out of his motherfucking mouth. Oh, everybody got access to Bimmy. What did he doing talking to Hassan Campbell? Gully, what was you doing talking to Hassan Campbell? Why did you reach out to Hassan Campbell? I never reached out to you. Why did you want to be my friend? How did you get on my dick, my nigga? How did you decide that you didn't like me, then you liked me, then you went back to not liking me again? Why am I part of your conversation? Gully TV, I don't ever want to talk about you again, my nigga. I know that I'm the shit. I know that I'm the shit. Why are you trying to convince people not to fuck with me? I have my own audience. You have your own audience. Why is my name coming out of your mouth, Gully TV? Just be happy that you can sit on Zip's dick. You can watch Zip Nuts. Let's get to that. Because you always want to reach out to the up and coming nigga that you're jealous of. I'm doing better than you, still to this day. Zip's doing better than you, still to this day. You don't like me, and you don't like Zip. You think you better than everybody. But you got to get next to a nigga to keep yourself relevant because it's over. You're like a divorce song. Is this the end? Mama told me once that it was gonna happen, but she never told me when. Oh, baby. She told me it would happen when I was much younger. What she would have told me. Is this the end? I wanna know. Fuck out of here. Is this the end? Fuck out of here. That niggas got me feeling like I'm in divorce court. Why I gotta keep fighting with niggas that wanted to be my friend and enemy and friend? And like, come on, that women, the men is worse than the woman today, man. We getting too old to be cat fighting on it. This, what the fuck is this? The Bad Girls Clubs, Gully? Gully TV, is this the Bad Girl Club? YouTube is playing with a lot of niggas' numbers. They canceling a lot of niggas' numbers. They slowing a lot of niggas' platforms down. Why are you still trying to make yourself more relevant than me? Just work, my nigga. Outwork me. That's all. Stop doing them boring ass lives that nobody watches and work. Remember, you got next to Haitian Jack to interview him. Niggas get next to me to interview me. We are not the same, motherfucker. I don't want to chase niggas for an interview. I'm the nigga that motherfuckers want to interview. And I done been on all the top platforms. The only platform I haven't been on is Nori. And I'm cool if Nori don't never reach out, my nigga. I'm cool with that. When I compare myself, Gully TV, no disrespect to you, my nigga, I don't compare myself to you. I compare myself with the best of the best. You've never been the best of the best. I triple surpassed you in your world, this YouTube shit, journalist shit, whatever you want to call it. And all I did was bring me to the table. I don't have no interviews with nobody but my regular people, regular neutral people. You interview people who used to be somebody. Nigga, I am somebody. Fuck wrong with you. And I want everybody that's watching me, I don't give a fuck what following you have or you don't have. When you look in the mirror, you tell yourself, I am somebody. I don't care who you is. I don't care who feels what way about you. Matter of fact, everybody that's watching me right now, When this live finished, right now while you watching, I want you to type in this comment section, I am somebody. Because you are somebody. Get to typing, bitch. Don't never let nobody make you feel like you ain't nobody. I am somebody. Every last one of y'all write that in the comment section. And not only that, leave a note to yourself. When you wake up in the morning, on your to-do list, I want you to look at the piece of paper where you wrote a note to yourself and you said, I am somebody. And don't let nobody tell you, oh, you a narcissist. Because the world kicked me, shitted on me, pissed on me, hit me with everything but the kitchen sink. I know what it feels like to not be loved, to not be appreciated. Oh, you just like your father, you ain't gonna be shit. If the only person in your life to speak life into you is you, you better fucking do it. What, I gotta put that shit in subtitles or something? The world is gonna tell you that you ain't shit. I'm telling you, you have to remind yourself that you something special. Because if you don't, nobody else will. When the world don't want to give you a hug, you got to hug yourself. And if people tell you you a narcissist because nobody else would love you, so you had to learn to love yourself in order to survive in this satanic world, where people want to watching my life go down, watching my life go down. You want to watch your life go down? Elevate yourself, king. Elevate yourself, queen. You ain't got to be invited to the party. You throw the party. And if you the only motherfucker to show up at that party, so what? It's your party. Entertain yourself. Enjoy yourself. Love yourself. If that bitch don't want to give you some pussy, make love to yourself. Nigga, you know how to get the Vaseline and the napkin and go get in the shower and clean yourself. Bitch, I'ma fuck me better than you. And I'ma make me feel good if you don't want to. It is what it is. In life, sometimes people will show you the ugly side of them. You got to know how to put that invisible force field and learn how to love yourself. Learn how to separate yourself. Learn how to distance yourself. You got to learn how to recognize the next person's devil when they being devilish. You got to learn how to recognize a person's envy when they being envious. I had to learn a lot of things. People loved me when I was broke, but they didn't like me when I started getting money. People loved me when I was broke, but when I started living and getting money, the animosity, and they can't sit up there and say, oh, you became a foul nigga. Why? I done gave motherfuckers thousands like I had it like that. Throwing thousands away, not realizing, nigga, you giving away the money you owe the taxes, my nigga. These people ain't gonna give you a form at the end of the year saying, yo, you gave me X amount of money so you can write them off. They're not gonna do that. I shared with everybody. They didn't want my help. They wanted my spot. Even when you look at Math Hoffa, his beef with me got him over the threshold so he could get 1 million subscribers. And he was willing to sacrifice the friendship to get over that threshold and back in the algorithm. He knew what he was doing when he put my enemy on his platform, because he knew I stood on who I am. And I make it clear to everybody, if you fucking with me, you fucking with me. See, I'm the type of nigga that'll cheat, but I ain't gonna fuck my wife's sister. I ain't gonna fuck a family. I ain't gonna fuck the next door neighbor. If you gonna go out there and cheat and be a slimy ass nigga, The bitch ain't gonna be on my white face. I go somewhere else. Even when you want to be a greasy, greaseball nigga, you better still have some integrity in what the fuck you doing. There's lines that you just don't cross. It is what it is. Now, Diddy. Let me tell you something, right? A lot of people is not looking at this situation the right way. There's a lesson in this humiliation ritual. I see the lawyer up there. I don't remember the lawyer's name, talking about why the feds decided because of the witnesses that came at Puff. And listen, let me explain something. Fuck all that corny shit that niggas is talking about. When you enter the door, when Nori told you, I don't know if it's a little bit of homo, I don't know if it's a sacrifice, but I went straight. It's all of the above. And sometimes when you have the sacrifice, the blood sacrifice, we already seen Biggie get murdered. We already seen in the beginning of Diddy's career, we already seen Diddy throw a party at the college party with the college kids. All them people got trampled to death and died at the beginning of his career. Similar to the middle of the end of Travis Scott's career. He threw a concert. All of those people got trampled. They died. History will show you some shit. You just got to pay attention. Now, the first time R. Kelly, are y'all paying attention to me? Hit that like button. Let's get these notifications out. And y'all make sure if you got a YouTube channel, share this YouTube live on your Instagram. Share this shit on your Facebook. Because I'm going to cook the way I cook. R. Kelly, the first time he went to trial in his humiliation ritual, where they humiliated him, R. Kelly was still following protocol from the powers to be, but he had a humiliation ritual that they put him through. He went to trial. They showed you evidence of R. Kelly peeing on little kids that was 12 and 13 years old. And even with y'all seeing that on video, he still beat the fucking case. So nothing surprises me. There's a good possibility that Diddy is going to beat the case. It's all up to the powers to be. This is their end. Listen, this is the devil's land. The earth that we live in on belongs to the devil and to the day of judgment. Will God take it back? It's the devil's land, but it's God's rules. And when you enter Satan's house, you're playing by Satan's rules. So we already seen R. Kelly fuck children, urinate on children, and beat the case. And then we seen him try to get those masters back, right? Let's not play dumb. Is you dumb? Because I'm not dumb. We seen R. Kelly try to get those masters back. And when R. Kelly tried to get those masters back, what happened to R. Kelly? He in jail doing life. We see Prince try to get those masters. He died the same way Michael Jackson. All I really want to know is they don't really care about us. Michael Jackson's last tour, and it kills me. It kills me how all these YouTubers, all these bigger YouTubers than me, is using my same format that I've been using on YouTube ever since Michael Jackson died. Now everybody using my same format, the same way I deliver it, they delivering it. But back to what I'm saying, because y'all see that shit too. Michael Jackson died because they sent the doctor. Michael Jackson was too big to go to the block to get his drugs. So they sent Dr. Doom to deliver the same shit they gave the DMX. Because if you want it, you got it. Come and get it, nigga. We with it. All you got to do is set it, baby. Niggas got mad at me when I sat up there and said, find a nigga who gave DMX those drugs and you're going to find his killer. Because y'all don't understand. In the industry, they got to have somebody that can get next to you on every level. And on every level, there's a little nigga in the hood that's selling crack. And he only sell an ounce of crack a year. That has a federal informant that's watching his drug transactions, even that small. He becomes a witness and he comes to court to convict the little niggas. How are y'all asleep and y'all not seeing what the fuck is going on? Everybody on every level has been infiltrated. You got little niggas that's getting arrested by the feds and they not even getting real money. These niggas can't even afford to pay rent and they doing decades in jail because the feds have an interest in you, my nigga. It don't matter how big you is or how small you is. See the difference between Michael Jackson? Michael Jackson isolated himself. Meanwhile, Diddy, the feds ran down on Diddy in that hotel, and Diddy had soldiers around him that let them white boys put handcuffs on him and put him in jail. You didn't see that happen to Assata Shakur? They locked her up and niggas broke her out of jail and you ain't never seen her again. And she's still at the top of the FBI list. Come on, can I take you out of school? Am I cooking in this bitch? Yes or no? Are y'all following me? Am I making sense? Yes or no? Let me know. Because I can go to fuck to bed. Michael Jackson's, he isolated himself. Where the security had to come through agencies, companies. He didn't know them niggas. P. Diddy, before he went to jail, he aligned his sons with street niggas. He aligned himself back with street niggas. But the problem with Diddy is you can't become a billionaire that act like a pussy. Niggas, sometimes you gotta fight. First and foremost, no, you ain't just taking me to jail. That's number one. Number two, the fact that Diddy turned himself in like a pussy and showed these billionaires, because it's not about abiding by the law or not abiding by the law. Diddy is getting spanked no matter what anybody say because he challenged the higher ups. Suge Knight, fuck that coward ass lawyer telling you, oh, the witnesses, they try to blackmail him. Niggas been knew about Diddy. Diddy done been locked up for shootings that happened in clubs, and the powers to be saved him because he was still on their payroll doing what they wanted him to do. When he challenged that fucking Dillion, right? Did y'all listen to what Suge Knight said? What Suge Knight told y'all, Diddy challenged them, and then that nigga from California, I forgot his name, took over the company and took his spot. I forgot the nigga name. Y'all can say it in the comment section if y'all remember who I'm talking about. The white boy that walked past Game. He walked past Game. I forget the white boy's name. If y'all remember in the comment section, I'm looking. Suge Knight, Jimmy Iovine. Suge Knight called it. Suge Knight called it. Jimmy Iovine cut Diddy's throat. They cut him out. What y'all not watching? Suge called it. Eddie Griffin called it after I called it. When they raided Diddy to get the evidence that he had. When they raided Diddy because they wanted to take those tapes. Diddy was blackmailing people in power. Now Diddy is getting spanked. Diddy was blackmailing people in power. Now he's getting spanked. He thought that he could bite the hand that feed him. But if Diddy was going to take them to war, first and foremost, I'm going to keep it funky with you. If I was Diddy and I'm already a foul nigga, why would Diddy want to wait till he get to jail to get rid of the witnesses when he could have got rid of the witnesses while he was in the streets? And I'm going to keep it funky. Cassie was Diddy's wife. Yes, he did her wrong. But Cassie had to agree with the wrong shit that Diddy wanted, and Diddy still foul for it. There's no way in hell Cassie would ever make it to court if I was Diddy. And the courts is trying to make Diddy look like he's a monster to the point to where that they had to worry about him. He didn't kill no witnesses. He did kill Biggie, allegedly. He definitely killed Biggie. He had Biggie come to a party that he knew Biggie wasn't going to make it out of. Now, if you seen your top artist, the nigga that started Bad Boy, get murdered in front of the world, why the fuck would you live comfortably in California where niggas is getting set up at hotels, gas stations, restaurants? Why does Puffy feel so comfortable living in a place where Biggie died at? I'm going back to Cali. Biggie's going back to Cali. He went back to Cali but never made it back to New York. Matter of fact, he made it back to New York in a box. Am I cooking in this bitch? Let me know in the comment section. Is this live boring? And being that they're not going to monetize this live, I'm asking all of y'all, support me through this. If you're not going to support me in the super chat and sponsor this war, my cash app is $HASSAN Campbell. Are you not entertained? I show you niggas how to rock a crowd. I see Ray J. Ray J, I see you. Trying to stand up for Diddy. I respect that. Because y'all the same nigga. So you definitely should hold Diddy down, Ray J. You definitely should hold Diddy down. Because it's sad because we can't prove that you had anything to do with Whitney Houston's death. But the fact, Ray J, the fact that your name is coming up in Whitney Houston's death, the fact that your sister Brandy, I want to be down in what you're going through. I want to be down. You know, we grew up. When that song came out, I was in jail. Wanted to cry because the music was so dope in the early 90s. I want to be down. Then when they came out with the remix, I remember being in Mod 2, C74, looking at Video Music Box. Then you see the remix with Yo-Yo, MC Light, Brandy, I want to be down. Oh, man. And years later, you hear Brandy's name affiliated with Whitney Houston's death. Allegedly, I got to say allegedly. You hear Ray J's name. Ray J got a body that he's connected to. We don't know if he did it or not. I have to say allegedly. So I could understand you standing by P. Diddy, the same nigga that invited Biggie to the party that killed him. And wonder why certain people, oh, everybody bashing Diddy. Nah, niggas hate Diddy. Oh, y'all didn't hear Sean? Well, we gonna talk about Sean? How he let y'all know that, first of all, Sean got kicked out of the fucking country. So he had to play like he was cool with Diddy in order to get back into the country. And then he sat up there, Sean sat up there and told y'all how Diddy created witnesses. Diddy created witnesses so that Sean could blow trial. You know how nasty that is? But yet, the witness, the girl that got shot in the face, she told the courts that she saw Diddy shoot her in the face. The courts protected Diddy. The same way they protected R. Kelly the first time. See, we all seen this script already. 2000 party over. Oops, out of time. So tonight we gonna party like it's 1999. We approaching 2030. In the 2000s, Prince already told you that this world is coming to an end. Trump already told you that after this election, you'll never have to vote again. Something just ain't right. Michael Jackson told you this is it. The fuck you mean, Michael Jackson? What did Michael Jackson mean when he told you this is it? This is it. The nigga knew he was gonna die. He knew this was the last tour. What y'all not understanding? All the music moguls is stepping down. It ain't just about Diddy and the feds is coming after everybody. The feds got who the fuck they want. They're not taking down the whole industry. The same way when Epstein tapes came out, they saw Bill Clinton, Hillary Clinton, Oprah, and all the rest of them on those tapes. They got who they wanted. At some point in time, Epstein was blackmailing certain people, and he got spanked as well. Whether he's still alive or not, we don't know. The feds got who they want. Y'all keep throwing Jay-Z name out there. They don't want Jay-Z because Jay-Z didn't cross the line with them yet. That's why he's still deciding who's going to play for the Super Bowl or not. Y'all niggas don't understand. Y'all not reading the sacrifices. I don't know if it's homo. I don't know if it's sacrifice. Right now, Diddy is being sacrificed to distract you. Right now, Young Thug is being sacrificed to distract you. But Young Thug trial wasn't doing good enough, so they created a Woody. Now, Woody distracted a little bit. Charleston White is a government plant. Y'all don't see it. Y'all don't see it. The man that came out to save children now disrespecting children. Y'all don't see it. When you put these Rowdy Piper glasses on, They Live, the movie, once you put the glasses on, you can't take them off. Some of you niggas ain't never put these glasses on. When you put the glasses on, you can't take them off. Everybody don't have the gift to see. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink it. Y'all not paying attention? How Clive Davis had the Grammys going on or whatever the awards that was going on, and Whitney was laying dead in the tub. Whitney's adopted son allegedly finished. He went from being her adopted son to fucking her daughter. And rumors about him. Do you understand how this industry will get to your family? They will place people in your life that can't wait to destroy you. You know what's crazy? Because there's some shit that I want to say to y'all that I can't say to y'all. Because in every level, when you get to a certain level, when you become the chosen one, when God chooses you, these devilish ass niggas ain't gonna like that. No matter how much I fall off, I'm where God want me to be. Bullets Gotti, Gully TV. But you're not where God wants you to be. And let me say that again. I'm not where God want me to be on my highest level spirituality. I'm slipping. May God forgive me for saying that. But I'm where God wants me to be. You niggas are still trying to figure life out. And when people recognize you for being God's chosen one, and you have a gift and you have a voice and you have what Tupac had, was special. What Malcolm X had was special. What Dr. Khalid Muhammad had, I had a nigga recently say to me, we was at a little gathering, and he said some slick shit. Yeah, that camera's a hell of a drug. I caught what he said, because he ain't really feeling me like that. And I was thinking to myself, that cocaine is a hell of a drug, my nigga. You still sniffing? Huh? Because at the end of the day, I know when this live goes off, just like all the rest of them, somebody gonna come up in my DM saying this is the best live you ever did, and you know what else they're gonna say? You saved my life. That was a hell of a message. In life, I took a life. The niggas that I was raised by, all of us together, we took a lot of lives. If I could just save one life on this internet, I did my job. And I already know I surpassed that. I'm going to keep on doing God's work in the devil's land. I don't want to get in the industry. I don't want the industry. I want for my brother what I want for myself. But I don't want the industry. I want independence. I want to be independent. I'm good with being a YouTuber. Shout out to YouTube for allowing me to be a part of this platform. Even if they play with my numbers, they still allowing me to be a part of this platform. Shout out to YouTube for giving me a chance to do what I'm doing. I'm very, very grateful to YouTube for that. Because the reality of it is, this is as far as I'm willing to go. The next level, if the next level is going to take me into the opposite direction of where God is and it's going to lead me to Satan, I don't want to go. I've ever washed cars, shine shoes, or cut grass in somebody's yard. As a child, I always was able to see things most people can't see. Once the Most High wakes you up, you can't unsee. Not everybody isn't the Most High. Right, he got game. Thank you for sponsoring this war. Whistleblowers. Y'all got to understand something, right? Even the shaitan, even the industry create their own whistleblowers. They control their own whistleblowers because even amongst their whistleblowers, they want you to follow their whistleblowers because if you're following their whistleblowers, they whistleblowers still control the way you think because you follow them. Understand that. Why Cat Williams apologized to Kevin? I don't know, but what I do know is that if you think for a single second that the higher ups didn't unleash Cat Williams on Diddy, you niggas is stupid. If you think for a single second that the higher ups didn't unleash 50 Cent on Diddy, so you think that Diddy went through the door and 50 Cent didn't? Y'all think that Diddy went through the door? California Grown, what up, sis? Thank you for sponsoring this war. That's one of my favorite people right there, California Grown. What y'all don't understand? Huh? What part y'all don't understand? Nothing happens by mistake. These billionaires control these millionaires. You think these billionaires is going to let a millionaire step on another potentially billionaire that they control in toes without them allowing this celebrity fatal distraction? Come on, man. Y'all better wake up. This shit is like a movie that you could predict. It's so easy. Whether Diddy comes home or Diddy get life in jail. Like Suge crossed the line. And they did, look at how they did Suge. Y'all don't even understand. How do you become death row in the 90s? And in the 2000s, Suge ain't shit. How do you become Bad Boy? And look at Bad Boy now, even before Diddy got locked up. Where's all the Bad Boy artists at? The last nigga you seen Diddy running around with was French Montana. And French ain't never been a top rapper. He was handpicked. Ain't nobody running around playing French Montana. Really though. Niggas was handpicked. The same way Cardi B. Handpicked. You niggas, like, I'm going to say this again too. All you niggas that's sitting around waiting for these rappers to get you through the door, good luck. The music industry, it's over. We are entering a new world order. We are witnessing the one world ruler. There will not be presidents anymore. We are entering an arena in life where there's going to be one world leader after World War III, which is happening right now. Wicked, evil men, white men that is in power are gearing up to create a war that's bigger than World War I, World War II. We are now on the brink of World War III. What part are y'all not paying attention to? Oh, y'all watching Diddy. Did he do it? He did it. Am I making any sense? Am I cooking in this bitch? Yes or no? Talk to me in the comment section. What we talking about? What are we talking about? The game is rigged. I listened to a video with this female. She was cooking. She said most of the trees in America are male trees. Now, I learned a little something from plants. The male trees don't produce. Like, for example, y'all like weed, right? The male trees don't produce. When you find out that the male tree is a male, you better get rid of it, because the male tree is going to stop the female tree from producing the buds, the weed that you smoke. The female trees produce fruits so that you can eat from the apple tree. You know what Eve bit the apple, the forbidden fruit, huh? In your supermarket, the fruits that you eat, they learned somehow how to take the seeds out, because the game is being rigged for you not to survive. In nature, I got to keep making y'all understand the times that we are living in. That vote that's in Norway, the governments got together and took seeds from all over the world to put in a doomsday vote to prepare for doomsday. You know what scares me? When I first got on YouTube, I used to watch YouTube for hours. There was some dope ass content creators 20 years ago talking about Agenda 2030. And they was telling you everything that was going to happen before you got to 2030. They was breaking down planetary alignments, the Nibiru, all types of shit. Phil Snyder, all types of names. The internet has been wiped clean. And I'm not going to sit up there and say all of these videos was the truth, but these motherfucking videos, even if it was a beautiful lie, that shit was dope. Very, very informative. And even if it was a lie, it would elevate your way of thinking to the point that you would be sharp. All of that shit has been removed from the internet. Are you not entertained? And ignorance is at an all-time high on this internet. You know what's amazing to me? They talking about, I'm going to get off a topic just a little bit. Just a little bit. That real soon is about to be 2 moons. 2 moons in the sky, right? Question. I just got off a cruise. I was on a cruise for 8 days. And I was thinking to myself, why the fuck can't I see the stars in the sky when I'm on the ocean and it's pitch dark? It's so dark in the ocean that I'm scared to look at the water. Right? Scared to look at the water. That's how dark it is, right? When you look at the sky, you can't see not one star. But they're telling us that we're about to see 2 moons. Now I got a question. Why we don't see stars no more? Even in the ocean where there's no bright lights. Inquiring minds want to know why we don't see stars anymore. In the ocean where there's no bright lights. So something is changing in the galaxy, right? Where we about to see 2 moons, but we don't see no stars. Something just ain't right. Is it Project Bluebeam? Is it HARP? Is it CERN? Yeah. Right. We living in different times when man has the power of God in his hand. Yeah, this world is starting to feel like a simulation. It is. What Bill Gates was talking about, creating a red dust to block out the sun. Huh? Well, you got China, who created an artificial moon. Ooh, about cooking? Remember I was teaching y'all and showing y'all the articles where China said it was going to create its own artificial moon, and China also has its own sun. So Bill Gates, the red dust to black out the sun. China creates its own sun. It creates a generator that has 10 times more of the power of the sun. Who would even think that that is even possible? China created a generator that has the power that's 10 times more powerful than the sun. Who would think that man will be able to create something more powerful than what God created? This is what man is saying, not me. Look it up. China created its own moon. Is that the moon we're going to see in the sun? Why does Bill Gates want to block out the sun? Do y'all know that one of the main prophecies in Islam is that in the last days, one of the major signs of the time before Judgment Day is that the sun is going to disappear for 3 days. Are y'all listening to me? Bill Gates is talking about blocking out the sun. The sun is going to disappear for 3 days. That's one of the major signs of the time. Another one of the major signs of the time is that the sun is going to rise on the west. In order for the sun to rise on the west, A, it has to be a pole shift, or B, it's 2 suns. Now, for the last 20 years, I was studying the Nibiru, which is a second sun that travels and come back in our galaxy every so often. Now, the amount of years, it is different sayings on whether it's 36,000 or 2,600. It switches up. But when the sun rises in the west, that's another one of the signs of the time. We are living in the signs of the time where people are looking for the Mahdi. The Muslims are looking for the Mahdi. The Muslims and the Christians and the enemy of the Son of Man from Nazareth and Galilee. The enemies of the Son of Man, who said in the Bible, my Father, my Lord, your Lord. Some call him Yahshua, Jesus, Esau. There's many names he's being called. My Father, your Father. The one who cried in the Bible and said, Lord, Lord, if it is possible, please let this cup of suffering pass me. But if not, Lord, Lord, let thy will be done. There's a lot of people waiting for the Messiah, Jesus Christ. And there's a people that's waiting for Jesus to come back. Those people that's waiting for Jesus to come back, they know he's coming back with a vengeance. How, like that song back in the days, coming back like I'm avenging my brother's death. Making veterans run from Edison, cause I put out more lights in the fight than Carl Edison. Rip the damn stage like I'm on a rampage. So if you want rage, I'ma make front page. Read the headline, sucker, the day's the deadline. Your head is way past bedtime. Who said that rap? Say it in the comment section if you know hip hop. Who said that rap? I'm waiting. Cool G Rap, the symphony, there we go. Shout out to Cool G Rap. They waiting for his return. If they turned his TV off or tried to turn his TV off, because the Muslims believe in the second coming of Jesus, we waiting for him. We waiting for the Mahdi. We waiting for the second coming of Christ, just like the Christians. We just don't believe Jesus is the Son of God. We believe in him as God's prophet. How he said, my Father, my God, your God. We don't believe in Jesus as God because Jesus prayed, Father, Father, let this cup of suffering. When you read the Bible, Jesus begged God, let this cup of suffering please pass me. He begged God to take that cup of suffering off of him. That's what he called it, the cup of suffering. But let your will be done. When Jesus come back, do y'all realize there's a door that Jesus is going to lead you through? And there's a door that Jimmy Iovine is going to lead you through. There's a door that 50 Cent is not invited in Jesus' door. Oprah Winfrey is not invited in Jesus' door. Your favorite rapper, Snoop Dogg, as I look up at the sky, my mind starts tripping, a tear drops my eye. My body temperature falls. I'm shaking and they breaking, trying to save the dog. What Snoop says? I stop breathing. Damn, I see demons. Dear God, I wonder if you saved me. I can't die. My boo-boo's about to have my baby. You following me? Then a voice came to me and said, bring your lifestyle to me. I make it better. How long will I live? Eternal life and forever. How will I be the G that I was? I bring your life right back up to you. Murder was the case that they gave me. If you listen to the verse of Snoop Dogg, he's telling you that he sold his soul to the devil and became great. Snoop Dogg is still an icon. He might even be a billionaire on the low. One of the biggest rappers on the low. Suge got moved up out of there. Snoop is still standing there. Murder was the case that they gave me. Just relax your soul. Let me take control. My eyes are open. My eyes are closed. Murder. Murder was the case that they gave me. What y'all not understanding? Do y'all understand how many rappers rapped about selling their soul? Which y'all didn't hear DMX talk about how he sold his soul? You better go back and listen. Y'all didn't hear Eminem rapping about how he sold his soul? Do y'all understand that Proof died the same way depicted in Eminem's video? He died exactly the same way. Proof was a blood sacrifice. Jennifer Hudson, her family was a blood sacrifice. Michael Jordan, his father, a blood sacrifice. And I'm going to tell y'all again, life is like the movie Final Destination. That's why they made that movie. They wanted y'all to understand that when you watch the movie Final Destination, when you sell your soul, that's how death come to you. You never know how it's going to come. It could come through the hands of somebody. But the angel of death is going to reach out. Even in a car accident, when you sell your soul. So when you have people sit up there talking about, oh no, it was a robbery that went bad. Nigga, it was a blood sacrifice. The angel of death come in many ways. The thing about the blood sacrifices, you can't predict who it's going to be. And sometimes when you have that sacrifice, Big left early in the game, a bad boy. He left early in the game. But when you break the oath, they'll sacrifice you next. I don't care what nobody say. Kobe Bryant was a piece of shit. Quote me on that. Shitted on his mother. Shitted on his father. Had a nigga go do a bid for him. Over him. Came home, shitted on him too. Fuck Kobe Bryant. Fuck Kobe Bryant. Fuck Kobe. The nigga that they covered his rape case up. Yeah, they covered his rape case up. Fuck Kobe. I don't worship these celebrities. I didn't come here to worship your favorite celebrities. The first time I ever disagreed with you, it's okay to agree to disagree. I don't fuck with nobody that they mother and father had to sell they fucking ring. They ring to feed their family. My wife, if I died and my mother was still alive, my wife gonna take care of my mother. If I died, my wife gonna hold my mother down. How you disagree with that? I don't want to stick my dick in a woman that will watch my mother and father struggle if I died. How you disagree with that? I'm not even gonna get into whether he raped that girl or not. How you have a nigga go to jail for you? Remember, the whole Philadelphia wasn't fucking with Kobe Bryant until he died. They hated that nigga because he didn't take care of nobody. What y'all forgetting? People fell in love with Kobe after he died because they felt sorry for him dying on that plane with his daughter. But while he was alive, Kobe was a piece of shit. Nigga, y'all never get another Muhammad Ali. That was a champion. These people that y'all see today, they don't rep the people. That's why Mike Tyson, I love what Mike Tyson sat up there and said. He said, yo, Mayweather can't walk outside amongst the people. He's scared like a little scared bitch. Muhammad Ali was the people's champion. Fuck Meek Mills. Fuck Meek Mills. The music industry, let me tell you something, right? We are entering a new world order. Y'all watch the movie Demolition Man. I talk to y'all about that all the time. In the new world order, you're not going to have this music. That's why the music is dying down. The music is going to be outlawed. That's why the higher ups in these record companies are stepping down. They're stepping down because it's over. It's over. The music industry is over. When you watch Demolition Man, they had commercial songs like Oscar Mayer Wiener playing on the radio. And Sylvester Stallone asked, he was like, yo, what's going on with this? And they couldn't answer what was going on, or rather she answered it. She said it was outlawed. Just like the guns is going to be out. They tell you in the movies where we're going on this earth. The music doesn't have any sustenance no more. They're doing that on purpose. There's no love in the music. Damn, y'all really just took 1,500 people. I wasn't even going to say nothing to y'all. We just had 3,500 people in the building. I wasn't even going to say nothing. And when they realized it with these bots on my channel, they pulled us all the way back down to 2,100. We just had 3,500 people in the building. Dirty game. The last live I had ended with 55,000 views. Every live that I do, now they putting it in gold for me not to get paid. Then I gotta be careful, because when they keep putting your live in the gold, what they'll do is YouTube will demonetize you. So you can't even get super chat. So I have to be very, very careful and very, very strategic on how this plays out. It is what it is. Shout out to my Patreon. Like I said, I got work coming soon. It's us, never them. Understand the times that we living in. Everything ain't always what it seems. Revolution. Yeah, it's crazy because everybody's mad at Candace Owens, right? Everybody's mad at Candace Owens because she said what we already knew, that the FBI created gangster music. They did. They created NWA. That's why right after NWA, you had the movie CB4, because it was a mockery of NWA. Hip hop started out in the Bronx with people having fun. Damn, they pulling everybody out of the live. Y'all see this? Look how they pulling the live down. Shit crazy. That's why when niggas keep telling y'all, oh, he falling off. No, I'm not falling off. I'm being sabotaged. And they make sure that they got somebody behind the punk ass scenes. Whoever it is that's playing with my live right now, you a faggot motherfucker. Whoever behind the scenes that's fucking with my live, fuck you. Because I see you. You's a jealous, envious demon. I hope you burn in the pits of hell. Whoever's playing with my live and pulling the numbers down like that, I hope you burn in the pits of hell. You nasty, filthy motherfucker. I see you. You's a piece of shit. You's a miserable piece of shit. You's a jealous piece of shit. You's a dirty piece of shit. Yeah, pull the numbers down some more. You funky piece of shit. Envious piece of shit. Yeah, the game is rigged. That's why you can't listen to a nigga like Wallow talk about, oh, everybody have equal opportunity. How the fuck you take us from 3,500 people all the way down to 1,600 within 2 fucking minutes? You envious piece of shit. You dirty dick rider. But you gonna pull it down some more? Cocksucker. Yeah, we all watching the same thing. Y'all can't act like y'all don't see exactly what they just did. Niggas is foul. Yeah, it's foul. I'm like, how am I not gonna act like I don't see exactly how they fucking with my channel right in front of all of our faces? And they mad because I know how to go out of YouTube and come back in. So when I come back in, it glitches and it sends a little bit more of the notifications out. So, you know, that's what it did. That's why I jumped up to 35, because what they doing is they putting a cap on how many people they want to watch me while I'm going live. This is what they doing. They putting a cap on my shit. Y'all know my channel, I shouldn't even have no less a minimum of 5,000 people watching me. They didn't like the last live that I had. We had like 4,800 people in the building watching. When the live ended, it had 55,000 people. It took them 24 hours to give me 80,000 views when my live ended in 3 hours with 5,500 views. So that lets you know, if you could get 5,500 views in 3 hours, that means in the next 3 hours, you probably should have about 200,000 or 300,000 fucking views. But no, they put a cap on my shit. They slowing me down. Now, look, we got 2,200 people back in the building. How is that even possible? If it's on a decline, how is that possible? Cocksucker. Whoever playing with my channel, you's a sorry, miserable motherfucker. And we see you. I want everybody to write in the comment section, we see you. Am I lying? If I'm lying, tell me I'm lying in the comment section. If y'all see these motherfuckers, tell them we see you. Let them know we see you. Sorry, son of a bitch. That's why y'all niggas that's hating on me, y'all see what they doing in my platform. Nigga, I'm still the best of the best. Yeah, we see you, you sorry son of a bitch. We see you. And this shit is easy to me, man. Sitting up here for hours and got something to talk about. Still keeping the people intrigued with the conversation, and y'all want to sit behind the scenes and knock people out my fucking live. Sorry, son of a bitch. Pulled us all the way down to 1,300. Then we jumped all the way back up to 2,200. Miserable son of a bitch. Like, damn, if y'all gonna play with a nigga numbers, at least don't look stupid doing it. Hating ass niggas. Yeah, we definitely got to stay focused. But we also got to seek refuge and call on God when we see Satan. And when we talking to each other, we also got to remind each other that Satan is in amongst the ranks, that evil is infiltrating us, that evil is knocking at our door, and evil is in our audience, in our living rooms, on our TV platforms, trying to stop us from being us. Yeah, evil is right there. Knock, knock, knocking. Look, y'all. How many people's watching us right now? What does it say? 2,700? Huh? What does it say? 2,700? After I went out and came back in? What does it say? What are y'all seeing right now? No, refresh your page. Before they take the numbers down, refresh your page. Because I'm trying to teach y'all niggas something. Now it's going down to 26. Thank you. Come on. Y'all don't see them? I see you. Stop making it so obvious. Y'all pulling the numbers down. I'm just trying to figure out, is that a bot or is that actually a human that's doing that? I'm teaching y'all while we live. So when niggas be trying to say Haas fell off, or y'all see Wallow sucker ass talking about, oh no, there's no shadow ban. No, I'm being shadow banned. Stop playing with me. I know I'm the shit. You know you gotta be the shit when they play with your numbers like that. Like, nah, these are little numbers right here. Little numbers. Sometimes you gotta take time out and show people that the devil is sitting here. That there's some type of agent or agency behind the scenes that's playing with these numbers right now. No, you gotta point that shit out. I ain't kissing these niggas' asses. Look, it's 3,200 people. Let me screenshot that. Write in the comment section how many people is watching us right now. Write in the comment section. Refresh your page and look at how many people's watching right now. I'm loving this shit right now. Because whoever's playing with my channel, they pissed off right now. Because they want to keep snatching people out. Look. We just went from 3,200 back to 2,700. Who's doing that? Now watch how the numbers is probably going to go less than 2,000. Watch. Who's doing that? Let me ask y'all a question. Am I bugging? Or do y'all see this shit? I'm purposely doing this because I know what I'm doing and I know what they doing because I just wanted y'all to see. This is why I don't even put videos up no more. When have y'all ever seen my lives do more numbers than my pre-recordeds? For 3 years straight, I got over 100,000 views on every video. Now I'm barely getting 100,000 views. Who's playing with my numbers? So now we just went from 3,500 back to 2,200. Do y'all see the numbers being sucked at? Yes. I just want to know if that's somebody manually doing that, or did they put a bot on my channel to keep me from elevating? Inquiring minds want to know. Yeah, they stealing money. Because then when they play with your numbers like that and not show you the real amount of people with the commercials playing, yes, they're stealing money. So if this live did 200,000 views, do you know how much money I made at this sitting? While the commercials is playing, while we actually live, because they could take this live and put it in the gold, but there's commercials being played for everybody that's logging in. Look, we got 1,700 people now. How we just went from 35 to 1,700. Now we got 1,500. I'm loving this. Did I prove my point? Yes or no? I'm just asking y'all. Did I prove my point tonight with this live? Yes or no? That they sabotaging me. Gully TV, you a fucking bum. They don't sabotage you. Ain't nobody watching, my nigga. But y'all niggas watching me tonight, y'all see clear as day. Yeah, they sabotaging me. It's Gully TV mother, right? When I say back in the days, somehow the rap game reminds me of the crack game. Yeah. The rap game turned into the crack game because they turned the rap game into some murderous shit. When back in the days we was, who's the Black Street? What's the Black Street? Know not who I am or when I'm coming when they sleep. Wasn't in the Roma, wasn't in the spare. Knew not who I was when it's there. Yes, DRES. What you had? EPMD, the crossover. Let's get up, let's get down, roll with the hardcore funk, the hardcore sound. Let's get with this funkadocious Mac material. So simple when I rock with the instrument. What we had? Doom, 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 doom. Warm it up, Kane. Warm it up, Kane. Warm it up. Hip hop used to feel good. That shit made you feel good at the worst times on this earth. Come, get some, you little bum. I take the cake, but you can't get a crumb. What Rakim said, don't sweat the technique. Smooth, cause I don't get upset. I kick a hole in your speaker, pull a plug and not jet. Back to the lab, without a mic to grab. Would it Slick Rick the ruler say? Hey young world, the world is yours. Hey young world, the world is yours. Young world, young world. What did LL Cool J say? When I'm alone in my room, sometimes I stare at the wall, and in the back of my mind, I hear my conscience crawl, telling me I need a girl that's as smooth as a dove. For the first time in my life, I see I need love. There I was, reminiscing about the games that I played with many hearts, but I ain't saying no names. Do y'all see where hip hop used to be? Y'all don't see what they did? When they placed NWA and changed the whole frequency. And even before NWA came out, you had Mob Style in New York with AZ. Things going swell. Now I'm knocked in a cell, in jail, no bail. It's hard as hell. Doing my bed, busted, disgusted. Someone playing with my mustard or my peanut butter, you little rotten motherfucker. Sucker, doing your bed. Murderous, homo, stick up kid. Remember Mob Style? Some of y'all really wasn't on music like that. Y'all don't even understand. This shit started like hip hop was different. Yeah, they infiltrated it. Yeah, they infiltrated it. Music was different. Then they put that thug mentality in it. Yeah, we used to listen to the symphony. Craig G, Cool G Rap, Big Daddy Kane, Marley Marl. What KRS once said? That Bambaataa lover? The bridge is over, the bridge is over, the bridge is over, the bridge is over. Hey, hey. It was about MCing. Niggas was dissing each other. You know what it felt like? When Brand Pooba came out, one for all, Brand Nubian, and all for one, Lord Jamal, Grand Pooba. These niggas was fly. Conceited. Niggas was flying conceited. Busta Rhymes was animated. Woo-ha, I got you all in check. You had niggas like Tribe Called Quest. Bonita Applebaum, I gotta put you on. Bonita, Bonita, Bonita. Huh? Bonita Applebaum, I gotta put you on. So how we go from having fun to killing each other? How we got niggas that's 40 years old right now that's so mentally fucked up. They 40 years old and every time they go into the studio, they writing a rap about how gangster they are and who they want to kill, when really, when niggas get 40 years old, life done beats you down so bad, you tired. Really, most niggas that's 40 years old, even if they work out, they still tired. Because life done did so much to them, niggas just want to have a good time. But you niggas is going to the studio and catching audio bodies, digital bodies. Who sent you? Who you working for? Whose call to prayer are you fulfilling? Let me tell y'all something, right? Shout out to the 2,600 people back in the building. Y'all see the games? Don't never let nobody make you feel guilty because you want to see Diddy get punished for all the fucked up shit that nigga did. Yes, I understand some people are haters. I perfectly understand that some people are haters and they want to see anybody with money fail. But I also understand that we seen Diddy do too much fucked up shit. I never watched a lot of TV shows, but I saw when he had Making the Band and it went viral when he made those kids go walk to get him a cheesecake. I never liked him. I liked him even less when he did that. I always recognize that Diddy was a bitch ass nigga, always. Don't never let nobody make you feel bad because you want to see God spank his ass. Some people on this earth is so foul, yeah, you want to see them get their ass whooped. Some people are so foul. Don't never feel sorry for that. Some people deserve God's wrath. The program is definitely bigger than us. But that's only because we don't fully understand the program. I'm never going to tell you to get with the program. I'm going to tell you to elevate above the program. But in today's time, shout out to the 3,000 people back in the building. Do you see the games that they playing? You got to learn how to maneuver below the radar. See, when you have a spaceship or you have a rocket ship and you have a Navy rocket ship and you in, let's say you in Japan waters, right? How the fuck we just went from 3,000 people to 2,200 in a blink of a second? Are y'all watching this? In the blink of a second, they pulled all those people out. Like, come on, man. The hate is real. They refuse to let us accumulate the thousands that y'all see academics doing. They refuse. These niggas is making phone calls. They hitting up their texts. They don't want y'all to see that I'm still that nigga. When y'all ever seen academics go live like this? Academics is a nigga that does interviews. When the fuck have y'all ever seen academics doing lives like this? There's a silent competition going on that niggas is having, where niggas is trying to sabotage. When the fuck have you ever seen a nigga like Whack 100 playing with Bullets Gotti? Yeah, Bullets Gotti, I know you watching, you bitch ass nigga. Tell your mother and her boyfriend to eat a dick. That I said it. Tell your mother and your stepfather I said eat a dick. Grande. So we just went from 3,000 to 1,600 people in the building. Grande. Y'all hit the like button, man. All y'all violate that like button. Of course they calling Leo on me. Of course they are. Talking about what you sipping. The devil's piss. Playing myself. Shout out to everybody in the building. Shout out to the beautiful ladies in the building. Ladies first, man. Shout out to all the beautiful ladies in the building, man. Of course, academics is riding for the colonizer. Well, all them niggas that sat down next to me, come on, man. You think I didn't see them Judas ass niggas? You think I didn't see them? Yeah, sometimes I want friends too. I'm just like, yeah, I want friends too. But you think that I couldn't see through the devil when I sat next to these devils? What kind of nigga really want... Let me ask you a question. What kind of nigga really want to be friends with Whack 100? Who really wants to be friends with a nigga like Whack 100? After you see he hate New York and he tries to seek and destroy everybody that he's jealous of. Like, niggas can say whatever they want to say. One thing that I'm proud of and I love myself for, Whack 100 got his own YouTube page. Every time he puts a video on that page, it does bad. So he has to sit down with No Jumper, Adam 22, that got millions of views. He has to. Mano has his own kitchen talk. Every time he does a video on that shit, it does bad. Mano been in the music industry for 20 years. HASSAN Campbell is a nigga that came on the internet, and I put up a video in 2015. 2 years later is when I really started playing on the internet a little bit. So I've been kind of like playing a little bit for 7 years, but within a 5-year period, started going hard. In 3 years, got 100,000 views off of every video for 3 years straight. Rocked the internet, had everybody and their mama reaching out to me. Nigga, I was fucking with Charleston White before Charleston White was hot. I didn't reach out to Charleston White. He reached out to me to get hot. I didn't reach out to Charleston White. Charleston White did videos with me. I didn't do videos with him. Are you not entertained? Fuck is niggas talking about? I didn't reach out to Gully TV. I didn't reach out to Doggy Diamonds. I didn't reach out to Star. I didn't reach out to Sinetta. These are all of the niggas that was top niggas. They reached out to me. All these niggas reached out to me for being me. You saying whatever, but you watching. You saying whatever, but you watching. I didn't ask you to watch me 4 o'clock in the morning, my nigga. If you're not fucking with me, why are you up in the middle of the night? You can't get no ass. You watching me in the middle of the night when you should be sleeping, but you don't like me. Because this is Team Poppy over here. This is Team HASSAN Campbell over here. We fuck with each other. This is our platform. These people, these are the people that made me. But if you don't like us, why the fuck is you sitting here? Huh? Because you mass flagging. You mass flagging. You activating the bots. Is that you activating the bots? That's why you got to hit the like button to make the bots understand too. Because, yeah, sometimes YouTube will get nervous because the agents be asleep, but the bots be woke. And these people will mass flag you and try to report you while you're doing your live, and YouTube don't know what's going on. That's why we tell y'all to hit the like button, because it confuses the algorithm. Like, why are so many people pressing negative things about this live? Because they don't want to see a nigga shine. I don't give a fuck what Sinetta is doing. I don't give a fuck about what Sinetta is doing. I keep seeing his other channel, or his people, T-Bone from Hidden Color and all these other channels. Like, nigga, we don't give a fuck about what you niggas is doing. They're still talking about me, still trying to sabotage me and live off my name. Nigga, I'm still the shit. And like I said, I'm going to tell everybody that's watching me again. When the world hates you, you got to learn to love yourself. Always tell yourself that you the shit. What, you going to be depressed? Y'all niggas will never see me outside in Bronx River again. So drunk, because I was hurting in life, that I went outside without a gun. Something I've never done in my fucking life. And called niggas out and waited for niggas to come outside. Not even in my right frame of mind. With a fucking knife. And ain't give a fuck. Oh, that bullet woke me up. That shit woke me right up. You will never see that shit again. Never. Now the nigga that shot me, he can't even stand outside comfortable. He always looking around, dipping off whenever he do come outside, because he knows sooner or later. He know. He knows. And there's nothing worse than knowing that the boogeyman is going to come get you. But you don't know when the boogeyman going to come get you. You don't know where the boogeyman going to come get you at. See, everybody on the internet knows where I live at. That bitch ass niggas sent that piss boy to shoot me on camera. But he knows that the boogeyman is going to come get him. But he won't come shoot me at my house. In the boondocks, you know where I live at, nigga. You ain't gonna finish the job, you bitch ass nigga. Keep hiding. I like you hiding. See, back in the days, I used to say, if a nigga shot me, I'm gonna tell him, either come outside and meet me, or I'm gonna call the police and I'm gonna tell him that you shot me, so that either you gonna fight me or you gonna go to jail. Now I'm waiting. I'm being patient. I ain't do that. I ain't dialed 911. When the police asked me who shot me, I told them it was niggas with masks with a badge. The police know who shot me. They got them on camera. I ain't tell. The boogeyman is coming, my nigga. Stay tuned. Sad part about it is you don't even know where it's going to come from. That's the sad part about it. Keep being nervous, though, while you're standing outside. It is what it is. My life is real. I brought a knife to the gunfight because I ain't respect the shooter. Even in my drunk state, how I still thought I was the shit. I forgot that I was getting old and this is a new generation of punks. So I thought I was living off of even in my drunk state, I thought niggas was pussy and I got shot. That was a lesson well. Even in my drunk state, I felt niggas was pussy. The nigga that shot me know where I live at, and I'm telling him on the internet right now. And the nigga that sent him, y'all niggas is pussy. That's how you know Haas is real. You don't see me scared. And they ain't locked up. The streets know who shot me. The streets. The streets know who shot me. Nigga, you pussy. The streets know who shot me. Now, those of y'all that's watching me, y'all getting what the internet ain't getting. And y'all like, oh, this nigga talking. The internet don't even realize what I'm saying. Because I'm being direct and indirect. I'm being so direct and indirect at the same time. Nigga, you got beat the fuck up. After shooting me and you ain't shoot the nigga that they whooped you out in Bronx River. Because they didn't even respect you. You shot one of the illest niggas out of Bronx River. And everybody know that. I made history in Bronx River. And niggas beat you up like it didn't even matter. When you wouldn't even come beat me up, I didn't even have a weapon. I just had my knife. I had guns. You shot from down the block. And after you shot one of the illest niggas, nobody in the history of Bronx River, even Nudie ain't never shoot at me. Even Nudie ain't never shoot at me. I had beef with some of the illest. And after you shot me, niggas beat you up just to remind you that you pussy. You can't make this shit up. That's how real it is. Nigga that shot me, pussy. Shoulder wound. There you go. There you go. That's not a bullet wound. There you go. There you go. Right above the tattoo. Remember? Now go back and watch the video. The tattoo's right there. That's my brother, Eric, that's locked up for murder right now. Got life in jail. That's the bullet wound. Now go back to the old videos where they told you that I lied at. Thank you. Show us the medical bill. Nigga, I showed y'all in the hospital the bullet inside the goddamn envelope. The fuck is you talking about? I'm not even in my New York house. I'm in my down south house. So my medical bill is not in this house. Remember, I got different cribs. Remember? You know, all the niggas that was talking, yeah, I got different cribs. Remember? Oh, yeah, I forgot. This is the other crib. Remember? Remember the one that y'all said was the Airbnb? Remember? Right. But yet I'm supposed to argue with niggas that still live in a mama crib? Bullet Scotty. And I'm going to say this shit again, Bullet Scotty. All them niggas, I'm going to say this shit again. All them niggas that you be mentioning. See, if you ask Showbiz, who Poppy is, Showbiz will tell you. Show will tell you. When you like, because Sugar Ray, in his time, Sugar Ray was a get busy nigga. But when David Mullins killed B.O., Sugar Ray went to church. He hung his guns up. He wasn't that nigga no more. He didn't want to be that nigga no more. When it was time for him to get busy, and Sex Money Murder was running stupid, where you had niggas like BMO, shout out to BMO, welcome home BMO. Where you had niggas like BMO, and you had Roro and Lead Pipe. The only reason why me and Roro didn't get it on in C74, Roro will tell you, nigga, I stepped to Roro. We squashed our beef because of Popo. Because of Mike Murder. We had mutual friends. So in jail, enemies become friends because our enemies have enemies that's friends of, and we, you know what I mean? We formed Voltron together. And me and Roro wasn't together that long, but me and Roro was going to get it on. Popo stopped that. And that was before B.O. got murdered. Just because our crews had beef with each other. So when y'all go back and you look at history and you talking about you mentioning all these niggas' names, I don't give a fuck. Like, first of all, I never met Joe Kidd. I don't have a problem with him. Shout out to him. But Joe Kidd didn't do nothing about B.O.'s death. I don't know if he was in jail when B.O. got murdered or he was in the street. But what I do know is all these niggas that you talking about for the last 10 years on the internet, I kept B.O.'s name alive. Don't that tell you something? The same Zulu Nation and these same street niggas, all of these years, my brother T-Mac just came home from jail. So he wasn't on the streets to keep his brother name alive. So let me push my brother T-Mac to the side. But all these other niggas that was out here, while this internet started ringing, nobody wouldn't even know who the fuck B.O. was if it wasn't for me. Let me say this shit again. Nobody wouldn't even know who the fuck B.O. was or is if it wasn't for HASSAN Campbell, a.k.a. Poppy from Bronx River. Fuck is you talking about? So when you trying to control a narrative, Bullets Gotti, nigga, I shot niggas with my big homie. There's stories that I could never tell, and I would never tell, because there's certain timelines and time dates that the feds just ain't gonna never let go. And there's certain things that don't have no statute of limitation. Me and my big homie put in work together. Bullets Gotti and Gully TV. I'm gonna say this shit again. Like, Gully, you're not connected to no nigga that was that nigga. And the niggas that you was connected to told you that they would beat you up on camera and you didn't fight. Nigga, I don't want to go back and forth with no niggas that live with their mother. I don't have no interest at this point in time in my life to prove to nobody that I'm still tough. I just want to get some bread to take care of my family, to feed poor people, take vacations, hang out with my animals. I want to get my dick sucked. And not by a man. I like the ladies. I'm trying to have good times with my wife. The simple things in life. If you really did that, you wouldn't be self-snitching. If you read my paperwork, you stupid motherfucker, I already posted my paperwork. You know that I've been in jail for murder multiple times. But see, the problem is some of you niggas is suckers, and y'all hate the fact that I am a murderer. I've been to jail for 125.25. If you look up my co-defendant, Eric Bennett, he was charged, he was a co-defendant in the 1994 murder of Dennis Taplin in the Bronx. We was co-defendants on that homicide together. Right now, my co-defendant, my brother, is locked up in Connecticut, McDougal Correctional Facility. Eric Bennett, locked up for murder, doing 50 years. Nigga, we different. If you don't like the fact that in my life shit was real, yeah. Everything that I've ever been locked up for, I've been locked up for murder and attempted murders 3 times. If you don't like that, because I was really like that, that's your problem. But just for the record, I don't want to go back to jail. I don't want to prove that I'm tough. I want to prove that I could pay a bill, bitch nigga. Because even though money is drying up, I'm still getting money. Are you? Thank you for sponsoring this war. Jim Dragon. Why you get mad when I say I get busy? Why do you get mad? Because I'm supposed to be a punk? You want me to be pussy? Pussy? No. No. Y'all want a nigga to be weak. I refuse to be weak. Don't get mad because I can still rock the mic, being me, telling my story. You want to take away from my story, it's too real. Oh, y'all mad because if I actually told my story and I actually made a movie on my life, it'd be better than Paid in Full? If I actually did a movie on my life and the shit that I've been through, y'all niggas be talking about X, Xavier Williams. I was fucking with Xavier Williams before he was blood. I got my first Rolex doing a robbery with Xavier Williams. The nigga called me. He beat me. Hit the nigga up in the middle of the night. Because I told X. All them niggas I ain't gonna even diss nobody and call no names. But there's a lot of niggas from Bronx River that X hung out with because they was cool. Some of them niggas was X friends because he grew up with them. But they were pussy. Some of them niggas was pussy. And I know certain people going to get offended. Like when I brought up the dude, I ain't going to even say his name no more because he dead. But he was such and such brother. Y'all know who he was talking about. And he was running around with all the young boys too, just like Bambaataa after he came home from jail. And it's not that I'm scared to say his name. He's dead already. So I'm going to give the respect. Matter of fact, fuck that. Shorty. You know how many of them little niggas reached out to me and telling me Shorty was sitting up there mollywopping them, sucking on their little peckerwoods? And Kurt mad at me because I mentioned his brother and said that, but he know that when his brother came home, he stayed around all those young boys. Yeah, Kurt. Yes, he did. I don't like pedophiles. Your brother was an older nigga that was playing with young boys. Even Nudie put him on blast when he came home. Yeah, that nigga Sugar. Yeah, they was calling Shorty Sugar in jail. He was running around with pink lipstick and all the rest of that. And when he came home from, he was mollywopping niggas in jail. He came home doing the same shit in the projects in your house, Kurt, with all of those little boys. So if you mad at me, Kurt, I ain't got nothing against you, Kurt, even though, you know, back in the days, I remember when I first started coming outside, being bullied in Bronx River, and I was becoming of age. I remember when we were standing outside on the strip, and you kept ice grilling me, and I was like, I never did nothing to Kurt. Or I just knew you was always with Pam, and Pam was like my big sister, so I couldn't understand why you kept ice grilling me. You was 10 years older than me. So one day, You kept staring at me, and then I said to you, fuck is you looking at? Matter of fact, no, that's not what I said. I said, yo, Kurt. You said, what's up? I said, you pussy. You said, what? I said, come in the alley. You looked at me. Yeah, that's when I started turning on. I was different. You looked at me. I said, come in the alley. Then when you came in the alley, you was like, yo, what did I do to you? Then I'm looking at you like you fucking stupid. You kept trying to intimidate me. And you never played with me again, bitch nigga. I don't give a fuck if you don't like me. I be hearing what y'all niggas be saying about me. Fuck that. Your brother was playing with little boys too. Just like Chuck. I ain't got no beef with Chuck. But me and Chuck's first argument came from Chuck's father told one of my little mans that was a young boy that got kicked out of his mother's house. Your father told the little nigga Chuck that he couldn't sleep in his house unless he slept in the bed with him. Little nigga said, nah, I sleep on the floor. Your father was trying to fuck the little boy. Your father was trying to fuck the little boy. Sean Bull, Paul Small's brother, was staying with your father at one point in time, and he hit your father upside his head with a microwave because he wasn't going to let your father do that. Your father took the door off the bathroom in the house so he could watch niggas use the bathroom in his house. I never had no beef with Chuck. Chuck was a cool nigga. But Chuck had a problem when I told the world what his father was doing to all the men and young boys. You know, the pastor? Like, come on, man. Oh, wrong trigger, right. The real reason why y'all hate me, because Dawn was my little nigga. I'll never forget the day when I first met Jay Wright. And Jay Wright stepped to me in Bronx River, and I'm looking at this little dirty nigga like he got the nerve to step to me. And that was the only day that I actually came outside without my armor. And I looked at the nigga like, he was like, what you say about me? I'm looking at this little nigga like, I don't even know you. And across the street, or rather in front of the store, was like a bunch of little niggas with masks on. And I'm like, okay, I see him outnumbered. This little nigga talking crazy. Finally, with him talking all that shit, I said, you know what? I'll be back. I jumped in the car, came back 20 minutes later and flooded the whole projects. Jay Wright hid for me for months. I guess, see, this is a story Jay Wright don't tell y'all. At some point in time, he got into it with somebody in Morrison and they knocked him out. Malik caught Jay Wright fucking with his baby mother, and Malik knocked the nigga Jay Wright out twice in the same fight. So after that, the projects turned on Jay Wright for a little while. So Jay Wright reached out to TT, Lil Ock in the project TT, and he called me on the phone, crying, begging for forgiveness. Meanwhile, while I'm beefing with the little nigga, I took a few guns off a nigga's waist looking for him running down on niggas the whole time. You never hear these stories. I ain't gonna even mention who some of the niggas I took guns from, because them same niggas that I took guns from is the ones beefing and barking the most now. Nigga, I took your gun off of you. 2 of them. But we'll leave that, because I'm gonna have to spank you later. But anyway, this is what I'm saying. I fell out with Dawn, and I love Dawn because he told Jay Wright, he said, yo, do you know who you playing with? And Jay Wright told Dawn, mind your fucking business. Dawn told a nigga again, no, you don't know what you're doing. 20 minutes later, I came back. Jay Wright would, he would not stand outside where I could find him. I was taunting the nigga to come outside. He wouldn't. And the first time I seen Jay Wright was when Little John passed away. We standing in front of 1435 having a visual. Police all over the place. He comes up the hill with 100 niggas around him and didn't tell them that he already begged me for forgiveness. You pussy ass nigga. You ain't tell niggas you caught me on the field. You caught me crying. Talking about you was sorry. But then when you came outside, you was looking all tough, but you looking all around me. You ain't say nothing to me. But you acting as if the energy was like, okay, we still got a little beef here. Because the police was there and you had a bunch of niggas standing with you, and after, I guess, Malik and all them niggas done forgave you, so you were still playing a little tough, but it was like it was too many police for me to really check you in front of everybody. Remember that? But my fallout with Dawn wasn't because I didn't have love for Dawn. When Dawn died, I heard about all the people that he raped. I don't like rapists. The number of people that nigga raped, I don't give a fuck who don't like me, because I expose rapists. That I don't like rapists. I don't give a fuck who don't like me. Am I cooking in this bitch? I'm giving y'all personal shit. I don't give a fuck if if Kirk don't like me because I mentioned Shorty fucking them young boys. And Kurt, if you really, really want to know, BH told me your brother tried something with him. Shout out to BH. I'm just giving you one name. Oh, your brother wasn't around that young boy? Yeah, BH told me your brother tried something with him too, my nigga. So I'm giving you one name, even though I know I don't have to. Because you heard the stories about your brother before he came home from jail. You know your brother. He'll get a girl pregnant, but he gay. Yeah. If you from Bronx River and you watching this live, just press 1. Because I know y'all niggas be hiding who y'all is. If you from Bronx River and you watching right now, because I know you niggas is watching. Niggas got mad at me when I said Dawn raped Dana's son. And shout out to Dana, that's my little nigga. Snow, I don't know what's on your mind. How you playing with these niggas? Snow, you from my era. Raped his little son. Like, come on, man. Niggas would have never did that. I ain't gonna even say the little girl, one of the little girls. Nigga, Dawn would have never did that if Nudie was alive. I ain't gonna even mention Shorty name. Nigga would have never did that if Nudie was alive. I could keep going. I don't play with rapists, my nigga. And once again, if my super chat is not working, y'all already know. My Cash App is $HASSAN Campbell. They're not gonna monetize this live. And thank y'all for sponsoring this war. Are you not entertained? Let me tell y'all something, right? I got so many niggas that's willing to shoot for me. I just realized that every conversation that I had or have is being recorded. I realized that I don't want to be the reason why a little nigga got 20 or 30 years in jail because I'm using them for expendables. If I wanted to, I could wipe the streets with my fucking feet. Do you know how many killers is reaching out to me from state to state, city to city, borough to borough that feel my pain? That's angry? Niggas don't even want no cash. They just want to kill you. If I push the button, I could wipe my feet with the fucking streets. I don't do that because I'm so used to putting in my own work. Y'all niggas know that. Fuck is niggas talking about? Once again, that nigga X called me in the middle of the night. Because I told him, don't call me when you running around with these other niggas. Because outside of Brian, Brian was the old school nigga that Brian got busy. But Brian was one of the smartest niggas because Brian learned how to say, you know what, the feds is watching. Brian has sat back and watched everybody that was around him and us either get murdered or go to jail. Brian is one of the last niggas standing for Bronx Ripper. So little Brian, you coming up, but listen to your father. He's smart. The nigga is smart. He outlasted a lot of niggas that was ill niggas. Don't find yourself doing 20 or 30 or 40 years in jail. Your father had the illest nigga. Your father ran with all the illest niggas and bust his gun. I'm talking to little Brian right now. Your father bust his gun with some of the illest niggas. And he survived what they didn't survive. He didn't do life bids 20 or 30. Your father never even did a bid. That takes intellect. Don't look at your father like he old and washed up. He survived. And coming from where he came from, I'm telling you, that ain't easy to do. Because the Bronx, right now, especially Bronx River, is pussy compared to where we came from. Sometimes y'all little niggas better listen to these OGs, man. You can learn from the mistakes that we made. Our job was to go through it so you didn't have to go through it. I thank God that Medina, my daughter, college, Amani, college, working, Nala, college, working, all of my kids that aged out is going to school. Malik, he's autistic. So he don't have to go to school. But all of my kids that I raised, Vonnie, she graduated. She out on her own living life. All of my kids are being productive. My job is not to raise my kids to be killers. My job is to protect my daughters from the stripper pole. Are you not entertained? I told X, don't call them niggas with me and you together. Because if it's on, it's on. And some of these niggas wouldn't be shit or wouldn't have a name if it wasn't for X and Brian. Let's just keep it real. Some of you other niggas out there that tried to make a name for yourself when the feds came, y'all niggas told. I ain't even got to throw y'all up under the bus. Y'all know who y'all are. When the feds came, y'all niggas told. A lot of you niggas wouldn't be shit if it wasn't for X and Brian. I put in work with X. I'm the nigga that he called when he wanted to deal with monsters. One of them niggas. I grew up in DHS custody. My mom's and dad right was terminated, and since 5 years old, at the age, I still learned from right from wrong and how to be a man. That's what's up, family. Blessings to you. I ain't talking about DMX or Exhibit. I'm talking about Xavier Williams from Bronx River. The streets know who I'm talking about. But it is what it is. It's crazy how it is what it is has been my saying on YouTube for 9 years. But it is what it is the name of Cam and Cam and Mace platform. Y'all gonna tell me I'm lying? Y'all gonna tell me that I wasn't saying it is what it is for 9 years on YouTube? Y'all gonna tell me that I wasn't the nigga that started saying not on my watch on YouTube and everybody else started saying it? Easy Way TV, thank you for sponsoring this war. Y'all gonna tell me that I was the nigga that started all these YouTubers making the car videos? That my first video on YouTube wasn't a car video? That when I started on YouTube, when I started Ja TV, remember little Ja TV? Hocus for a Fifth Nephew. Y'all didn't even know that was Hocus for a Fifth Nephew. I didn't even know it was Hocus for a Fifth. Remember when I started having them kids in my car? Promoting everybody, bringing everybody along on my journey on YouTube. Remember that? Shout out to Ja TV. Remember that? How all these niggas now, everybody want to make car videos to look like HASSAN Campbell. None of these niggas wasn't doing that. Am I lying? Now you see how all these YouTubers, they starting other YouTube pages instead of building up their first pages. They starting other. They didn't lose their page. They mimicking me because they listening, starting more than one channel. Y'all don't see, y'all not watching and paying attention. When niggas start a new channel, they go pull up some old shit, old beef that I had on their platform and use that because they believe in my name so much that they'll take something to put me in the title to boost and start their new channels, not realizing that that's not going to work anymore in the algorithm because I'm being punished in Satan's algorithm. So using my name doesn't work the way it used to work no more. Because they realize that they trying to silence me. Do you see how the industry work or how this algorithm work and how these bots work? Where if I chill out or if I make a video here and there, these niggas will make 30 videos with my name and their titles to create more negative energy on the internet for me than the positive energy that I'm spewing out of my mouth. Watch these niggas that got channels and all they do is talk bad about one person. They diabolical. Those are agents. Those are bots. All their videos is to destroy one person. Nobody does that. Most people is going to deal with content. They want to deal with what's ever hot to grow themselves. When you dealing with somebody that focuses on one person, they're dangerous. That's government. Why are we having a conversation in my comment section about the Jewish community? Is that your way of trying to get me demonetized in my comment section? Because some of you niggas know what y'all doing. Y'all know from Kanye West and everybody else that you can't speak bad about that community. Why y'all doing that in my comment section? Y'all got to understand something. Certain things people already know on the internet that you can't talk about. Why y'all doing that in my comment section? How's my G up? Mobbing on these airways while they sleep. That's you over them. Salute. Come on, y'all niggas is trying to sabotage a nigga. Like, stop. Stop. Yeah, they trying to get a nigga canceled. Like, stop. And just like that, they just pulled 700 people out of the live. Now we have 1,500. Like, stop. Some people pray for your downfall. They can't wait to see you fail. Somebody got to win in life. Everybody can't be at the bottom, my nigga. You got to want to see somebody win. Everybody can't be at the bottom. Never crash out if you don't have to. Somebody said they're about to crash out. Don't ever crash out if you don't have to. There's no reason to crash out. Live life. You upset, work out. Do some squats, do some push-ups. Learn how to do pull-ups. Do some bench pressing. If you can't get to the gym, just exercise. Do some jumping jacks. Make yourself feel good about yourself. Don't crash out. Exercise. Never crash out. Exercise. You have no choice but to live life. We all living. Some people existing. Be grateful. Some people existing. Just be grateful. And I know sometimes it's hard to be grateful because your mother wasn't shit, your father wasn't shit, you got friends that ain't shit. I understand that. But you still got to make the best of this journey while you can. Find things that make you happy. And stop trying to make everybody else happy. It's not your job to make somebody else happy. Even when you're in a relationship. You might find yourself in a relationship with somebody that's not happy. Or they might not be happy with you for whatever reasons. Either they're going to get with the times, they're going to get right, or they're going to get left. Either way. Make the best of this journey that you call life. You only live once. The past was yesterday. We could only look back so many times. The present is what we live in now. The only thing we got to look forward to is the future. And when you create children, the future doesn't even belong to you anymore. It belongs to them. It belongs to them. People living like they're not going to die one day and have to answer to God. Let me tell you something, man. When you drink the devil's piss, you got to answer to a hangover the very next morning. When you eat some spaghetti with that acidic tomato sauce, you get heartburn. You suffer. That heartburn be terrible. You looking for Tums, Nexium, whatever you could take to put that out. When you eat that steak and you get a certain age, it creates gout. Now, gout is like a form of arthritis that gives you a pain like you ain't never, ever seen in your fucking life. Gout is a pain like you ain't never seen in your life. Everything you do in life prepares you for death. Which then are the bounties of your Lord will you deny? You don't have to believe in death, in the afterlife, in God. The grave believes in you. And what comes with the grave? We will all bear witness when we get there. My job is not to convince you what's going to happen on the other side. Once you know better, you do better. That's it. I'm about to rewarm up my steak from last night. Yeah, I had a steak yesterday too. Playing myself, knowing I ain't got no business eating that. Because I'm going to tell y'all something too that I want everybody to listen to. Right? For one, everybody that's watching me needs to find a primary doctor and test your blood. For two, if diabetes running your family, that means your family was eating fucked up and they passed the fucked up diet down to you. So if diabetes running your family and you eating the same foods that your mama and your grandmama taught you to eat, 9 times out of 10, you are on the verge of being a diabetic. Now the whole thing is to catch it and reverse it before it claims you. Before it claims your life. Diabetes will have your legs getting amputated, fingers being cut off, arms being cut off because of that poor circulation. Go see the doctor. Eat to live or be eaten alive by cancer. Are you not entertained? Hassan, I'm late. What we talking about? We talked about a little bit of everything. Candace, Owens, P. Diddy. We talked about everything. We still can keep going. We here. We in the building. And y'all know I don't be doing lives this late at night, but we here. Usher deleted all his Usher tweets. I didn't see the Usher tweets, but I just want y'all to pay attention to the real things that's going on in your life. Don't get too distracted with Diddy's life. We are living in the signs of the times. I'm going to say this shit again. Some of us who lived through I was born in 76, 70s, 80s, 90s. I've been around and I'm seeing changes in this world today that we thought would have been impossible in the 90s, in the 80s. The life that we live in today, I'm gonna say this shit again, where I could turn on that TV and I could talk to anybody I want to talk to through that TV screen. That was impossible to hit the join button and talk to other platforms. It was impossible. When I was growing up, it was impossible for us to talk to each other right now, all across the world, through this TV. It was impossible to take the Bluetooth and put it in my ear and communicate with you in different cities, states, and countries. It was impossible. We are living in the signs of the times. And I've also lived to see the future happen. This is the future. I was in the past. The present was the future. I'm actually living to see things that's unbelievable. Holographic technique, machines that control the weather, machines that predict the weather, machines that control earthquakes. When I was growing up, people doubted God. Doubted God. Doubted God's miracles. Now we living in a time where man is recreating the miracles that they told you God did in the Bible. Man is walking on water. Man got hovercrafts. Men have magic, aka technology, where we can speak and our voice will travel across the world in a matter of a second. Which then of the favors of your Lord will you deny? Satan's promise to mankind, I will make thee gods. There is no God but God. But we can play the role of God into Judgment Day. And then that's when shit is going to get real on the battlefield. We are in the times of Noah. Oh, you see the floods? You feel the earthquakes brewing? How the earth is getting ready to give birth to Satan. The earth is having Braxton Hicks. You know, Braxton Hicks, when a female is having early labor pains and the earth is getting ready to give birth. And when the earth gives birth, when a woman gives birth, what happens? Her water breaks. When the earth gives birth, the water is going to break. Are you ready for when the water breaks? Y'all ready for that, deep divers? I prefer the late lives highs. They put in the shit in our food. Hard to sleep without sleep meds. Let me tell you something, man. When you the chosen one, you gotta watch everybody around you. When you the chosen one, the energy don't feel right with damn near everybody. That's why I always talk about that movie, that Denzel movie, The Fallen. Time is on my side. Yes, it is. How Ezizu, the jinn, was chasing Denzel, jumping from body to body. Sometimes you be in the presence of somebody and they'll say and do some evil shit to you, and they don't even realize that the devil was using their vessel to attack you. But you got to be strong enough to realize that the devil is using their vessel, that jinn, because they teach you about aliens, right? They want you to feel like aliens exist and all the rest of that, but they never teach you about the jinn. You know what they call the spirits? They never teach you about the jinn and the different forms of jinn and how the jinn can sit on your lap and take possession of you sometimes. And when those entities jump in the body, you might feel yourself being attacked by your wife. You might start feeling betrayed by your children. You might feel the energy that you ain't never seen before coming from your best friends. Your mama might even flip on you. When you have the favor of God on you, you have just become the enemy of Satan. And when God decides that he took a liking to you, that's when Satan's job is to destroy you. If the devil made religion, why do 50 Cent say he stay away from religion and politics? Politics is conversation based on helping or destroying poor people's lives. Religion is something that they said the devil created anyway. So why the devil don't want you to talk about what he created? If religion was there to brainwash you, why does the devil want you not to talk about religion, not to talk about God? The devil doesn't spend time with people doing devilish things. The devil spends times with the people who God is looking to lead to paradise, to lead to righteousness, to elevate to the level of Moses, to elevate to the level of Muhammad, to elevate to the level of Ibrahim. When God has bestowed his favor and his liking on you, your test has begun, and Satan's job is to destroy you. And see, you could always recognize the devil even in the comment section, because in this lesson, why do we see some of the ignorance that's being spelled out? Wow, it's 5:15 in the morning. They've never heard this before, Haas. Being a chosen one is a gift and a curse. It hurts because when you have been selected to have that last dragon glow, like the movie The Last Dragon, when you become anointed and you have that Bruce Lee into the dragon glow, you might not see yourself in that light. You don't even realize that you that nigga. Not because you a rapper with the devil's lyrics, but because God saw something in you And he gave you something that nobody else can give you. And only you can take it away by being disobedient. Which of the favors of your Lord will you deny? I pray to Almighty God that you brothers and sisters that's watching me got something out of this live that's going to encourage you to be the greater version of yourself. I pray to Almighty God that God puts an invisible barrier in between those that's in your life that's giving you the evil eye. Sometimes the things that's going wrong in your life is coming from the people that you let in your life. I had a conversation with a certain person today, and I don't even think he realized how much he offended me and showed me when God takes somebody out of your life, no matter how he did it, there's a reason. And sometimes when you let people come back into your life, it's not going to be what you want it to be. It's going to break your heart to open that door back up that God closed. Sometimes even when niggas go to jail, God put them there to save you from them so that you can go on your journey and become who you need to be. When God has removed people from your life, it's okay to love them from a distance. In school, you get left back when you fail. In life, when you don't elevate to the next grade, you will find yourself continuously going through the same problem over and over and over again. You will find yourself going through the same problem until you pass that test. And then when you graduate from that test, newsflash, life is going to send you another test. Are you not entertained? Don't focus on Diddy. Focus on the times of the signs of the times. Remember, when Noah, he told people for years that he was building an ark because doomsday was coming. These people told you in the movie 2012 and all of the rest of these movies that doomsday is coming, right? Don't find yourself caught up in the rapture or the floods when God sent you a sign that we was living in the signs of the times. And you was busy talking about Diddy. Did he do it? Did he not do it? Diddy did it. Hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that subscribe button, and pay attention to your circle before they hurt you. Because they smile in your face. All the while they want to take your place. Them backstabbers. Stay tuned. I might go live again. We out.